I have got the fantasy ground working. It's nice that it works now.
Oh,
Perfect. Okay. So, just a quick recap then. You guys ended up going through the. Oh gosh. Brain fart. Lost track of thought.
Before we get started,
Yep.
Jonah's trying to get into the meeting, and he says he needs a password, which none of us have needed before.
Shouldn't.
Is he clicking on the most recent one?
He's using it on a different device,
Oh.
so he has to input the password.
Didn't come with a password, but let me double check.
You didn't update my kobold with his fancy butler uniform.
That's because it's not CC0 or CCA.
Oh.
Yeah.
Damn. I love that, man. It's most funny because literally to find it, I just Googled Kobold Butler. It was the first picture. I've never had it that easy to get such a weird token in my life.
The internet is a magical, extremely disturbing place.
Well, because normally if I want like a weird character concept, I gotta like use roundabout words to describe it, but this one I just straight up Kobold Butler, and somebody made it.
Okay, it's there in Discord form. So we'll need to get a little bit of reset going on with the cameras once he gets in. But for the recap, you guys went ahead and did the first round of the tournament, fended off 2 ogres and a wormling, blue wormling to be specific. You met Mithra Kalin, the creepy recruiter for the Adventurers Guild, sent you out to Lady Liara de Villar's silver mine to see whether or not it was bandits or kobolds raiding it. And you ended up going out to a bandit camp and finding it essentially deserted with the remains of half a dozen to a dozen bandits just slain and sleeping in their beds. You left off in the most opulent of the bandit camp homes, and from there found a little kind of pathway out to the back. I'll go ahead and let you guys roleplay a little bit while I get all the cameras reset up.
Yes, so we found the pathway. We took our long rest, right, so everyone could recover, because it was getting late when we ended.
Yep.
So it's early morning.
Yeah.
Okay. Did, by any chance, Frostguard find his boots that I stole and hid in the wagon?
No.
Hey guys.
What's up, man?
Hey.
So,
Hello.
yeah. I'm gonna offer him a new pair of boots for 2 silver.
So, what's
That'd
going
be a
on?
Fantastic deal.
Oh,
Awesome.
yeah. We need to bring you up to speed on a few things.
Yeah, so subtract 2 silver. I'll sell them to you for 2 silver for a brand new pair of boots. And I actually have a spare pair of boots because I wasted money in town on clothes.
I'll go more in depth with you later, but basically we cleared out the town, cleared out the tunnels. We adopted a goblin, or
kobold.
And by adopted I mean Draho hired / enslaved him.
He's being paid.
And he got an education.
Yeah.
He's
He
actually
went to butler school.
we got a month's worth of downtime and did some stuff. I got into pit fighting, and then I got everyone else to pit fighting. We've been doing we went our first collective round, and then we got hired to go deal with some stuff in a mine.
Okay, are we still level 3?
You are, yes.
Okay.
What the hell are these people doing outside my house? Give me 1 sec. I gotta go see if these people are creeping my yard.
Why should I be level 4?
No, you are still level 3. Fender added into here.
Pedro?
Yep.
I'll send you I'm sorry I didn't get around to that. I've been busy. I'll send you the pic of my character sheet here in a second.
Okay.
I'm just still up. I'm gonna update it really quick.
Yeah, not a problem.
Okay, they're just standing in front of my driveway talking for some reason.
Also, guys, I wanted to take your. I'm gonna give you a choice. Would you rather I become a Horizon Walker or a Gloomstalker? Those are the two.
Whatever you want, man. It doesn't matter to us because this party's not built to be cohesive. We're built to be fun. Whatever would entertain you the most.
Ah, where is that?
That's the exact reason I leveled Kibble the way I did, for entertainment purposes.
Right? Part of me is like, I should have went wild magic.
Oh man, if we had a wild magic caster in this party, I would spend all of my time at least 30 feet away from you.
Oh, that's okay. We'll end up with one in party number 2 that'll start up Sundays here sometime in mid-July.
Oh, that's terrifying.
Isn't it?
Let me know when they firebomb themselves at level 2 and they all have to roll new characters.
Will do.
Yeah, while standing on giant spider webs, notes.
Hey,
That
it
was
is surprising how often you roll 6 and 7 when you don't want to.
Oh, I made sure I knew exactly the threshold for that one.
Was it 7, 8? I know it was 7 because I always rolled it on 7.
All right.
Okay.
So we're just picking up right where we left off.
That's right.
Okay.
I sold Frostgar a pair of boots for 2 silver. They look very much like his old boots.
Okay, guys.
It felt like a charm.
Here you go.
Yep.
My hit points are now 28. My dark vision is now 90 feet due to umbral sight.
Nice.
I have
Speaking
decide
of,
self as a Gloomstalker spell. I have Dread Ambusher, which you can look that up for yourself what it does.
Oh yeah, no worries.
And then I just have Disguise Self as a spell from Gloomstalker. That's it. And then at 3rd level, I just gain that and Primeval Awareness and 1 more spell slot and 1 more 1st level spell, which I'm about to choose right now, and I'll let you know what that's going to be.
Okay.
So
All right.
pretty much all that changes with me.
Thank you, audience, for bearing with all that chaos.
Yeah,
as we
sorry
caught
about
up. Okay.
So where are we currently?
All right.
But we're in a bandit camp that has pretty much all of the bandits been killed, and we're gonna
Okay.
go find out what killed them.
So we're at a camp. The descriptor will come TBD. So
Dude, we pretty much know it's a bandit camp.
it was a bandit camp, but now that there's no living bandits that we know of,
Right,
negotiate.
so now that Frostgar has some shoes, why don't we go explore?
I mean, you're a Goliath, though. Like, the cold doesn't really bother you. So I'm going to go ahead and, since we discovered the secret door behind the boar's head, once everyone decides they're ready to go, you're all good?
I am ready to go. You know my position. I go in the back. The kobold goes right in front of me.
Can we pull up the screen?
I've got all the cameras set, so if you want to go over to the Twitch stream, it'll be showing there.
Oh, I don't know how to do that.
Just twitch.tv/idscapegames. Plug for the channel.
I was just about to say that sounded extremely.
So it's on Twitch? Oh, fuck.
Yep. And I'll give you
Now I
a note in Discord for it as well.
While that's all being set up, because also a ranger type ranger.
Shit, now I have to make a fucking Twitch account.
No, you really don't. It'll allow you to view
Okay.
without it.
Speaking of, is he an archer-based ranger?
I believe so.
Yeah.
Wow. We have got the not getting close to the enemy thing down pat because we now have 3 dedicated archers.
Mhm.
But we've also got a moon druid, who and me. So like, and since I'm assuming we're about to go into a place that's full of tunnels, we'll just anyway. I'm gonna go ahead and open the door.
All right.
Still got the because I have.
Whoa, I'm getting some double feedback.
Yeah, I hear me too.
Fenrir, I'll bet that you have your volume on for the Twitch. You want to turn that down?
I don't have my volume on for the Twitch.
All right, that's better.
Well, it's over now, so I don't know what it was.
Okay, Ark goes. Where's the secret passage thingy?
Mm-hmm.
Navarro's gonna go after him.
And I'll follow.
I guess I'll be somewhere in the middle.
Okay, and I'm assuming that this is an above ground path.
It is.
Okay. Well, like the grass areas, that's not difficult terrain at all.
Nope, not at all. Same sort
All right.
of above land kind of style stuff that you guys have been dealing with.
Okay, and I can see exactly where the path leads.
Correct.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the shortcut.
Okay.
Seems like a plan.
Yep. Make sure Kibble stays in front of me at all times.
All right. I was gonna say before I open this door, maybe the archers want to take cover behind the trees.
What?
Yeah, I'll do that.
I am going to move right up here and put a 5-foot wall with mold earth right in front of me, and then make Kibble stand behind it with me.
Okay.
I love that you have cover on command. That is fantastic.
Yes.
All right. Frostgar and Russell.
Russell's not here.
Russell's on board though.
He's also in the chat. There
Ah,
we are.
Ah, I just never heard you come in.
Follow you to the bushes.
didn't you hear all those sounds? That we've definitely heard at least once before. All right. I will. I'm gonna throw a copper piece over at Draho, and then I'm gonna wave at Kibble to come up.
Okay.
What? God damn. You are gonna. I'm gonna have at least a gold out of you by the time we're done.
That's not a complaint. Anyway, I'm gonna lean down to Kibble and say, "Hey, can you check to see if there's any traps on this door?"
Definitely.
And I'm
He
just.
can check. I don't think I gave him that skill. Actually, Kidra, we need to get me a copy
Oh,
of his character
already
sheet
has it.
so I can know what the hell Kibble can do.
Some of the things that he has are still secret.
Oh, that's no fun.
Perpetual 20 on that side of it.
And natural 20. Nope, no traps on the door. That's all good.
It doesn't matter if he's proficient. And then I'll be like, okay, good. Go back to Draho.
Okay.
Still got 58 minutes. No.
I'm switching that to a half hour tomorrow.
I'll check to see if the door's locked.
It doesn't feel like it.
Okay, I'm just gonna hold up my hand and just. And does it feel like it opens out or in? Guessing
In.
out. In.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay. It opens. You guys see all of this as soon as it populates.
Skeleton number 12. What? Right. Peek inside.
This
Oh, that's a piece of paper on a silver platter. I thought it was a shield.
Oh, hey, I did not approach. Or was that before or after I approached the door?
That was as you opened the door.
As I opened the door, so I would have been right there anyway.
All right, that should be all of them.
What? I certainly hope so. Otherwise, they'd be breaking the fire code.
Skeleton,
So,
knight.
as I see all of them, I'm like, weapons up.
And the one that is in kind of the top in the blue looks sort of knightish. He's like, "Oh, hey, wait, come on in. We're here to talk. We did you a nice job out there."
Sounds like this is where you need a negotiator.
All right, I'm gonna still hold my hammer, but I'm gonna put it down. I need someone who's better at talking than me.
I mean, I have charisma.
That's going to be Naivara.
All right.
Come on, Drawho's a noble. Everyone wants to listen to him.
Shut up, Draho. Nobody wants to talk to you.
All right. If Navarre's volunteering,
When Navarra flubs this, I'll step in and deal with it.
Alright, so,
they can hear you if you're still behind me.
yeah. What do you mean you did a nice job for us?
Oh, we took out the bandits. That's what you were here for, yes?
Yes. But who are you?
I can't not picture the shopkeeper from Frozen.
I could get worse with this, but I won't. So, yeah, we understand from our master that you have sold your soul and that you're wanting to get it back, yes?
Navarra's very creeped out by the fact that somebody else knows this. How do you know that?
Well, the devils, they talk.
Thank you. For not
Who is your
answering the
master,
question.
and what is his interest in me?
Well, he has a proposition. He sees you as a potential up-and-comer that might be able to free him. Obviously not quite yet with as skilled as you all are yet, but maybe at some point. And in doing so, he'd be able to reclaim your soul from the one that took it.
I'm gonna look at Ark and then back at everybody else, and like, what do you guys think?
Oh, I have been like staring this guy down this entire time. So
I say your nefarious pacts are none of my business.
I'll say that's up to you.
What is your proposition?
Well, the master has a tunnel down over here to the northeast in the and he points off to his left, the little stairway that's there. There's a gateway to a demi-plane for testing. Succeed in the test, he will accept, and should you be able to free him at some point in the future, he will reclaim your soul from the one who took it and give it back to you fair and square.
Insight.
Can someone ask who their master is?
I'm pretty sure I believe the crap out of this guy. That's going to be a 7.
Yep, he is very trustworthy.
I'm also going to insight check that since it's my soul on the line.
Good play.
Let's see, we've got...
This is like a debt collector buying student loan debt from another debt collector.
I'm pretty sure I believe him as well. I got a 6.
Yep, very trustworthy.
I'm
Probably the
gonna-
most
I'm gonna
trustworthy soul
insight.
you've ever met.
I don't trust crap.
I'll insight check him.
Okay.
14. Do I trust him?
Seems to be telling the truth.
I got a 18.
Also seems to be telling the truth.
Good to
Okay.
know. Who's his master? I'm going to ask that. Who's your master?
He is known as the Frozen Prince.
Oh, a prince.
Really?
Really?
Riz?
Do I recognize that name?
Give me an Arcana check.
Let's see, Arcana... 16.
16? You'll know that the Frozen Prince is a pseudonym for Levistus, the archdemon or archduke of the fifth layer of hell.
So we're big boys.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Well, the question is, do I bother rolling to know who it is, or do I just assume that this is just some prince from a frozen area of the world?
Well, seeing as I don't really have a lot of choice.
What do you have to lose?
I mean, I already sold my soul, so...
I mean, just add some more souls to the mix. It can't hurt anything.
What exactly is this test?
Well, you would seem to go into this testing grounds. You would have to solve some puzzles, fight a few things. You know, what you adventurers tend to do on a daily basis.
I accept.
We're entering the Nephilim Rift.
Wonderful. So just go ahead and head on down the tunnel, hop right on through the blue portal, and you'll be right on your way. Feel free to bring your friends or not.
I'll turn around and kind of look at everybody.
What happens if we fail?
That I don't know. He didn't tell us anything about that.
It's my soul that we're doing this for, so I'm not going to ask you to come with, but I'm going.
And I'll be right with you.
What kind of friend would I be if I didn't help you out?
A dick?
Drawho?
Now, I am a dick.
And I am not.
Hey, Draw, can I just remind you that you need a team to settle a debt if we lose?
Oh shit, yeah, right. I can't afford to let you die because you're actually helpful in helping me gain an illegal fight team. It is an illegal fight club we're involved in, right? That's not an up and up thing. We had to go into a lot of basements to get to it.
That's correct. It's the off-season fighting for the rich people.
Okay, yeah, see, I'm trying to get involved in underground street fighting as a sponsor, sort of like a, what was the name of that guy that sponsored all the people back in the heyday of boxing that no one liked?
Don King?
Yeah, I'm like, I want to be Don King, so I gotta go with you.
Alright, then I guess we're going.
And Kibble comes because he doesn't get a say.
So I will go first.
And you have my entire arsenal because it's a lot.
And I will go down the steps.
All right. So you go down the steps. They go down for about 50 feet. And then at the bottom is this kind of massive blue archway.
I sure hope this demi-plane doesn't involve time dilation, or else we might be late for our next match. That's me.
Is it like a literal blue portal? Like.
Yep, very much so.
Okay, then we're going through.
Okay.
How your eyes are shifting, Pedro. I don't like how your eyes are shifting after I said that.
That's just because I'm pulling up the next map. All right. Share sheet.
Raise your hand.
Oh.
Get it. Stargate team.
I was gonna say you probably were out of tune.
I mean, yeah, but no, it's the Stargate team.
Now, I did set this up to where it should have walls that you guys will be able to see differences in.
Ooh.
It's not called time chamber. Walls aren't a thing. Oh, whoa, cool.
Well, this reminds me of home.
Literally,
Define not supposed to see things. Are we not supposed to have full access of the map?
Shouldn't, but if you can, that's fine.
Because I can see the whole map, but I don't see any figures or tokens.
They should be in the upper left room once they load for you.
I'm just gonna zoom. So
No, I don't see. Oh, yep, there. Now I see them. They loaded, yeah, but I don't see anything but our tokens and the map.
Give it just a sec. I'll go ahead and lock and unlock it as well.
I will say, considering who we're freeing and how you described their layer of hell, is this floor made of ice?
It is.
Wait,
Cool.
ice? I thought Mephistopheles ran the layer with ice. Can you?
No, Mephistopheles runs the whole thing.
Asmodeus runs the whole thing.
That's
Yeah, Mephistopheles, because he's the one that created Hellfire. I know because I had a Hellfire Warlock in 3.5.
now.
Mephistopheles is a ska band.
Yeah, at the
would
moment,
not surprise
the
me.
5th layer is an ice hell. So,
Oh.
This is when I return the boots, because this reminds me of home.
This is the one that.
Well, no refunds, so might as well keep them.
This is the one where Grandpa eternally will not let you touch the thermostat.
Yes.
So now we know where your dwarf soul ended up.
but, so you enter in this room, you see no portal back.
Is there a climate change, or does it feel normal?
Nope, there is a climate change. So it is.
You can't
you're
prove that.
effectively on a frozen layer of hell, or a demi side layer thereof. All of the flooring is frozen over. It does have some kind of grooving to it that allows you to move standardly, though. The walls in this particular chamber are just stone, but are covered in a layer of frost. The ceiling is somewhere out of sight. It goes rather far up and just kind of ends in blackness that you can't see beyond.
So it's more than 120 feet up?
Correct.
My mountain bornness works
damn.
well in here.
So it's more than 120 feet up? Correct.
So is that a door in front of us?
That is.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and approach the door and inspect it.
Okay.
As the
Hunter, I think you've got your volume on again.
Yeah, I don't know how to mute it.
Are you using the same device
Yeah.
for both?
Yeah.
Okay. So best thing to do then, when you want to talk, go ahead and unmute on Zoom. When you're not, go ahead and just keep muted. That way we don't have that double echo.
I am going to immediately put both Draho and Kibble are going to draw their bows, prepare arrows, and we're going to forever stay at the back wall, prepared to shoot the first thing we see that looks threatening
Okay.
as people open doors. That's our current standard.
This is covered in ice.
Sorry, you're cutting out. Say it again.
Open doors. That's our current standard. I will be back after I get a drink.
What was that, Ark?
I was just gonna say to Draho, since everything here is at least coated with some ice, if I wanted him to see if his little trick with making himself barricades out of stone can affect the stone here.
Once he comes back.
Yeah.
I got a 14 to investigate the door.
Does not seem to be trapped.
Just any like handles, any way to open it?
Yep. So two large, like giant-sized door handles. The doors themselves are heavy oak, probably 20, 25 foot tall.
Oh. I might actually have to make a strength check. Oh, please.
I will
That's a
look at
nice
Ark
door.
and kind of gesture to the door.
I'll just take my ball. Chunk. Roar.
All right, make that strength athletics check.
Holy shit.
I'm gonna go ahead and give you guidance as well.
Yay! Just a little pat on the back. You can do it, buddy. Wow. Okay.
Can you not do it, buddy?
Probably 12.
So, no, that's fine. So it takes you a bit, but you get it pushed, and it slowly opens one of the doors. Down the hallway, about 15 feet in, you can see a small stone plinth on which rests a fist-sized ruby.
That looks like a trap. Does somebody want me to shoot that ruby off the plinth?
That seems like not a good idea.
We should definitely approach that with caution.
I just figured trigger it from a distance and then we don't get hurt.
Arcana check on the ruby?
Go for it.
You're trying to do something
So
sensible.
while that Arcana check is going on, Draho, can you see if you can actually affect the stone in here with your thing?
19 plus
What thing?
3 is 22.
So what you understand through it is there is some form of magic going on. You would assume that it's some form of transmutation.
What I was asking you, in a meta context, I'm asking if you could use your mold earth cantrip on the stone.
No, it has to be loose stone or
Okay.
dirt. It can't be something solid.
I just figured it was worth determining before we proceed.
Yeah, it has to be something loose.
I'm going to have everybody stand back, and I'm going to approach it and attempt to pick it up.
Okay. So as you get there, go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, right. Oh, wow. Okay.
14?
14 makes it. What you see is the flooring itself seems to kind of part underneath your feet, almost if it's melting, but then tries to re-solidify over your feet. You back away quick enough that the transmutation process stops.
Okay.
Huh.
So,
Is that when she tried to pick it up, or just moving the way that way?
Moving towards it. Once Naivara got about 10 feet away from it, that happened.
I'm going to try again and see if it happens every time.
Okay. As soon as you move back into that 10 foot, go ahead and give that saving throw again.
You get advantage since she knows it's coming. Naivara does.
15.
Yep, that'll do. You're able to back out before it's able to clench onto your feet.
I could do us a solid if you guys want. I mean, I know Mage Hand.
Yeah. Give it a try, Froscar.
All right.
Okay.
Mage
Hand.
Where are you going to try and move it?
Right next to the ruby.
No, where are you going to move the ruby?
Back to us.
Okay. So then as it starts flowing backwards, Naivara and Ark, go ahead and give me the same Constitution saving throws.
Yeah.
17.
Okay. You scramble back quick enough.
13.
That still makes it. You likewise scramble back quick enough.
Hey, maybe keep it away from us instead of getting it closer.
Okay.
Yeah, let's try and move it, like, up towards the other doors, I guess, maybe?
I'll give that a try.
Okay.
With my mind.
So you push the ruby back towards the other end of the hall.
Does anything?
It doesn't seem to change anything other than the position of the ruby.
Well, if you can put it up out of range of us, we
I was gonna say, what if we all go in the bottom half of the room, and then we put it, like, back in a corner?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, that would work.
Seems reasonable.
Okay.
Pedro,
Go ahead, Fenrir.
I fixed my audio thing. I figured out I'm muted on Twitch.
Okay, perfect.
Awesome.
So, also, you said the floor was ice, right?
Correct.
Does it look like there's like a chasm beneath it, or is it too thick to see?
Too thick to see.
Alright. Is there any other like doors besides the ones we've opened?
Just what you're seeing there on the screen.
Alright, so there's one in front of us. Have we been able to get that one open?
This first set, yes, not the second set.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're all relocating so we can get rid of that stone that's been turning us to stone.
Well,
Wait, where is
whoa,
that? Where is it?
I thought we were gonna put it like here, as far away from where we're going as possible.
Yep, but you guys have to slide down and need to be about 10 feet away. So functionally, Froscar pulls it up along the northern corner and then replants it to about right there.
Cool.
And that allows you guys to pass into the next room.
All right, don't mind if I do.
And then I'll go and open the second door with a strength check.
Alrighty.
Once
So that worked
again,
out a lot better than I thought it was going to.
I'll take the one on the right if you want to take the one on the left.
Yep.
Kibble and I are going to stand on both sides of this door and prepare our arrows to shoot through that doorway whenever it opens, while we can stay in cover.
Okay.
Athletics. Or...
Much better. 14.
Yep, 14 will do it. You guys are able to push the door open. Within the next room,
All these squares make a circle.
All these squares make a circle.
what you see in that room is along the northern wall there are 8 levers. On the southern wall there are 4 sets of 2 buttons. Essentially button, 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 kind of going down in sets of 2. On the stone plinth in the middle, the large column, there's a green button and a red button.
Okay, so we got 8 levers up top. You said 6 buttons on the south?
4 sets of 2 buttons.
4 sets of 2.
Mhm.
Okay, and then 8 levers on the north one, right?
Correct.
Oh,
These puzzles.
I'm just giving myself a little visual representation here. The levers, are they like in a row?
They are.
Okay.
Said there was
You
a
wanna
red-
you wanna give us a pull of one of those levers with Mage Hand, Froscar?
Sure.
and the ones on the plinth you said were what color?
1 red and 1 green. So you go to pull on that lever, but the mage hand doesn't seem to have enough strength to be able to move it in any of the directions that it can go.
Seems to
Oh,
be
Oh,
too
so is it
heavy
like in the
for my
middle
hand.
then, with up and down?
Up, down, left, and right.
Okay.
Is there any writing on this one?
No,
Really?
no writing.
Yeah, I'm gonna move into the room then and do an investigation check.
Okay.
20 modified.
Okay. You, through that, are able to find some kind of magical essence around the stone pillar itself. Go ahead and make an Arcana check.
I'm gonna go ahead and guide myself. 10.
Okay. It's definitely magical. You're leaning towards maybe abjuration, maybe conjuration.
Can I Arcana check it since I'm trained in that?
You certainly can.
Might as well try and be useful.
this is
I
all
will
way
guide you as well.
He's just waiting.
Guidance, good, because I could use it.
So
17.
okay. Definitely leaning more towards some form of conjuration.
So it's clearly conjuration, but what does it do?
Oh
I'm
no,
gonna
let's
take,
push the
gonna
green
take
button.
an arrow out and I'm gonna poke the plinth gently.
Okay. Just in like the stone or one of the 2 buttons.
The plinth? I didn't know the plinth had the buttons. I thought they were on the door.
There's a red button and a green button on the plinth.
Oh, I thought those were on the door. I misheard. So yeah, I'm gonna push the green button.
Okay. You hear a soft click, but nothing happens.
Okay.
Red button, arrow to the red.
Same. But when you push in the red button, the green button comes out.
So my
This is
guess
a-
is we adjust the levers, then we hit the green button, and hopefully it activates. Not that this is something we know about in the fantasy world, but it's like a circuit breaker.
All right. So I guess we're gonna have to try moving those levers again, guys.
How are we gonna move them? I'm not gonna get involved with complicated puzzling here.
I mean, I'm kind of useless as far as figuring out how this goes. So I'd volunteer to pull the lever simply because I've got nothing else that I can really help. All of this is beyond my understanding.
That's how it goes too. My intelligence is not high enough for this.
Okay.
Well, it's also just my upbringing. Like anything mechanical like this is like, whoa. So.
Is there anything that the circle under the pillar stands for?
That's just kind of a magic outline. It's what's giving you the clue that it's the conjuration option.
Pager.
Yep.
Gotta do a perception check to see if there's any clues around that might give us a clue to figure this out.
That would be what the Arcanum's for.
Oh, okay.
So 8 levers, you said, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
And from your smile earlier, I'm pretty sure you already have it.
Wait, me?
Uh-huh.
No, I don't.
That's surprising.
Okay. No. I'm going to pull a lever.
Okay.
Fancy. I'll pull lever 1.
Lever 1 to which direction?
Oh, wait. Hang on. You said for my... okay. But Ark wouldn't know. So you said one was up, one was down, one was up, one was down?
So they can either go up, down, left, or right.
They're all in the middle right now.
Correct.
Can I just roll...
Down, left, right, A, B,
Quick.
start.
You can determine the parameters of this. Can I roll to see if my bear spirit inspires me to do what I, as a player, think I should do?
Oh, we won't even need a roll. You just go ahead and do what you want.
He wouldn't think of this, though. That's the problem.
What would you know about him? Okay. So, they can be moved up or down.
Correct.
Or left or right.
Mm-hmm.
I guess we'll try up.
Okay. So, first one, you click it up that way.
Is this really the Konami code?
Next down. But the Archmage Konami,
Yeah. So we'll go up, down, up, down. What is it? Left, right.
Left, right.
Is that how it goes? God damn, I can't.
It's
believe
up,
I
down, left, right, A, B, start. Something like that.
I think it's VA start.
It's up, down, left, right, A, B. God damn it! Why do I know the code for
Hold
freaking?
up.
I only really remember this much as I do because of the music video for Tonight I'm Tracking You.
Well, I just know this much because I've watched.
Yeah, it's up, down, left, right, B, A. I knew it was supposed to be 2 of the
Okay.
same.
Okay. So up, down, left, right,
B, A. So I'm assuming red button, green button.
So here's the thing: there's 8 levers though. So do we have to move them up in pairs and then down in pairs?
I imagine so.
Yeah. So it would be two up, and then 2 down, and then 1 left, 1 right, 1 left, 1 right.
All right.
And then I hit red button, green button.
And you take one of the pairs of the up and downs.
So does that do anything?
Buttons on the bottom do anything?
You move them all into their various different positions, and they seem to sit there.
Okay.
Press the red button, press the green button.
You press
Can we also keep Kibble and Rustler in the room? Just so it's official that we didn't leave them behind on accident.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys move all the sticks into the appropriate positions that you think they're supposed to go in. Which button do you click?
Red button first, because I believe red is B.
Okay.
Unless there's a B and an A on the buttons, but I doubt it's that lucky.
Nope. So you hit that red button. The doors shut, and you hear this loud slam behind them.
Damn it.
Hit the green button.
The green button turns all of the levers back to the central position. Also, at which point, out of kind of arcane energy, pops up a little timer. Starts out at 10 minutes and starts ticking.
So do those levers again, and let's hit green button instead of red button.
Flip the switches again. Same way we did before.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
And then green button this time.
Okay. All of the switches move back to the middle space, and you see a full minute dock off of that 10 minutes.
Well,
Damn it.
balls.
Balls. This is not good.
Has
Okay.
anyone checked out the buttons on the south wall?
We have not. I'm gonna go investigate those.
Good,
Okay.
because we only have 9 minutes.
So it's 4 sets of just stone buttons, one to the left, one to the right of each set.
Okay, so the ones on the far right side, we hit right to left, and then left to right on the front ones, if we're going by a Nintendo controller.
Yeah.
So I guess flip the levers, do the buttons in that order, and hope for the best.
Pretty much.
Okay, we're going with that?
Yep.
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 All right.
Hit the green button.
Once you hit the green button, all of them reset, and the door to the right swings open.
Go!
Awesome,
Go!
yes.
I don't
Dash.
want to be here when this thing stops counting.
Yeah.
Let's see, who's he going to do this with? Kibble comes over to Naivara and kind of tugs on your dress shoulder and just
No.
points at the back end of the plinth. There's something there.
Good catch, Kibble. And I toss him a copper piece.
Okay.
And I'll go check out whatever he was pointing at.
It's a mushroom.
So on that edge of the stone plinth, you can see a faint outline in kind of the wall. It looks like it should be some form of like false back to the plinth.
Okay, is the timer still going?
The timer is shut down.
Okay.
Oh, well, then we have it.
Then I'm gonna go ahead and investigate with guidance on myself.
Okay.
Nat 20, so 26.
Beautiful. So you figure that there's some other configuration that these levers and buttons can be placed in that will more than likely open that.
What if we just reverse everything we did?
I mean,
Okay.
we know how to open the door now, so we could give this a shot.
Okay. So you do the Konami code in reverse?
Yes.
Pretty much, yeah.
Perfect. So as you do that, you press that green button and that back slides open, and there's a pair of beautifully ornate bracers sitting in there.
Oh, that could go to metagaming. I think I know what these are.
I was gonna say we need to test them out, so I'm gonna put them on Kibble and see what he does.
Okay.
Does he explode?
He does not.
Okay, Kibble, do you feel different?
19 while wearing the bracelet.
No, don't feel different. Pretty.
All right, I'm gonna put them on now since they're not dangerous.
Okay.
What do they do? What do they make me feel?
Nothing specific.
All right, I'm gonna pull out my sword and stab the plinth to see if it makes me stronger.
It does not.
Just
Okay.
keep in mind. if we're
I'm
trying to
gonna
get
Arcana
copies
check
from-
the bracers while Draho is stabbing.
Sure.
Yeah, I was gonna say just from a player standpoint, if we're trying to figure out what they are by attuning to them, that'll take an hour.
Oh no, I'm just seeing if they do anything automatically.
15.
15. So you'll notice that it has a house symbol etched on the underside of one of the bracers.
History.
Yep.
What's that house? 16.
16. That would give you that it's of House Demir.
And whose house Demir?
They are one of the houses that are known for being powerful illusionists.
Ah. So, yep, I'll interject. Oh, House Demir. Function fairies with their illusions.
So the question is, are the bracers even there?
I mean, they're pretty good with illusions, so they could not be there. I could just be rubbing my arm.
I mean, we're all convinced of it too, so.
Okay, I guess we throw them in our bag until we get a chance to attune them and see what they do.
Yeah. We can.
Best not to carry them around wildly.
Okay.
I guess we do the phenomenon again and then go out the door.
Yep. So,
Awesome.
as you guys enter into this room,
This time it's an emerald.
not quite. In the
Yeah.
middle of the room, there seems to be a 10-foot thick wall of ice that has encased several adventurers.
Oh, can I, guys, can I please bust this down with my superior wolf strength, please?
Wait, you want to
Well,
smash up the
dude.
adventures?
Before you do something reckless, one, that's my job. Two,
Oh, shifter, it's my job too. Butt out.
can I check to see? I want to figure out how this works.
Mhm.
So just a basic inspection, I guess,
Yeah, investigation.
or perception.
Whichever's better.
Definitely perception. Ooh, okay. That's going to be. That's going to be a. Be proficient in that actually. Yeah, that's going to be a 18.
18. You've heard tale of vile creatures that come in cube form. This seems to be a frozen version of one of those.
The thing is about the gelatinous cubes.
Is it a gelatinous cube?
Frozen one.
It was.
This cube.
No.
Yeah, now it's an ice cube.
I'm gonna kind of gesture for everyone to hang back for a second. Is it like right in front of me?
Yep.
Gonna. I'm gonna take one of my torches,
Mhm.
not light it, but just like tap tap the cube with the wood in there.
Sure. It is rock solid, frozen ice cube.
So, if I smash it, will it absorb me?
You're gonna have to smash to find out.
Okay, I'm
You
gonna
can
do
do
it.
it.
Find out.
Before Smashes it, I'm stepping back up towards closer to the plinth and preparing my bow to shoot anything that comes out, and Kibble's gonna hang out next to me.
Okay.
I'll get out of his way.
I have an idea actually.
Rock! Hulk smash!
Just on the off chance that as we break this off, smoke shards thaw suddenly. As we're smashing this, could you maintain them into the other room?
What? No. Dumb. Just mash it up. Get crazy.
I mean, I am. That's kind of my thing, but
Well, then stop being sensible.
Okay, girl. Before I smash it, I'm gonna shift,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna start wailing on it, which I assume is an attack roll.
It is.
I'll let him do it once just to see what happens.
10 plus 5.
All right, you do hit.
Okay, so that's gonna be since I attacked with the sword, it's gonna be, let's see what my sword does.
Also, as it's doing that, still unseeable forever ceiling.
Yep.
It does seem to be an actual just cube, not like a column.
Correct.
Okay.
Alright, that's gonna be Joe 5 damage.
Okay, so your sword chunks into it, takes out a small sliver of ice.
Okay, those things can be smashed. Slowly though.
It might be easier just to climb over it.
But when that,
Can we climb over it safely is the thing, because it's made of ice. I'm not a very good climber.
I'll be
This-
fight
this-
in hand grabs, carved in hand hoist.
I mean, this isn't like the special ice the floor is made out of, so.
Actually, yeah, I like that idea. Have him carve out some handholds.
I'll do that then.
All right.
Okay.
It takes you a little bit to get it done, say about 10 minutes, but you're able to do so. Nice grooved holds within the former gelatinous cube.
I would say, how about one person, we tie a tether to you, you go over, see if anything's going on, and if it seems more or less safe, we can just kind
I'll
of
do this guy.
jump over.
Well, I volunteer one of the two unreasonably brutish peasants.
I'll jump over first. It's fine. I'll
Okay.
climb up first if anything's, and I'll just stand on top like the gentleness cube and see if anything's on the other side.
All right, make an athletics check to try and scramble over.
Alright, and I've got, unless he has a length of rope, I've got it.
That is a 14 plus athletics, so 2, so 16.
Okay. It takes you a little bit, but you don't seem to be losing any grip. But it's very, very slick. You get up to the top, over to the other edge. Doesn't seem to be anything down below aside from standard normal room as well. Are you climbing down?
Okay. No, I go to the edge that I came from, where my
Yeah.
friends are. I stay on top of the gelatinous cube, but I not yell, but I say over to someone at the bottom, "It's clear over here," and then I jump down.
Okay.
I'll have to stay on this side and alley people over.
Yep.
I was gonna say,
I'll How people get up.
yeah, I'll tie my rope to one of my torches and just it over.
Okay.
So at least there's and everyone can pull on, and I'll put them up as they're going. And I'll go last.
Sounds good. For expediency, we'll go ahead and say that you're all able to get over without a problem.
Okay, so now that we're on this side of it, you said there's adventurers in it.
Correct.
Let's see what's in the next room, and if that's more or less clear, then we can smash this and see if there's anything useful.
Okay.
But this way, at least we still get to go where we want to.
All right. Much like the first set of doors, it takes you a little bit to kind of get them to part open. But once you do, you see dozens of statues that resemble the adventurer stereotypes residing in this hall, all seemingly cast of ice. Each is bound in dark, glistening obsidian manacles, and each holds the expression of fear, anger, pain, or torment. Your skin crawls as you look at any of these statues. The air in the room feels even colder than what you've been experienced thus far. It almost has a weight of oppressiveness to it. For anyone going into the room, give me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, that's not good.
That's why I don't go into the room first.
Ah!
17.
Basic saving throw.
0.
Okay.
12.
22. I got 17 on the die, plus 5 with my saving throw.
All right. So
Hey guys, I think I just found out what this room does.
Oh, 19 actually.
kibble one real quick, and he is good. So Froscar immediately exits back to the room and is right up next to the gelatinous cube. You feel sick to your stomach with fear looking at these things. You don't want this to happen to you, and you know that if you go through that room, it's going to. But the rest of you,
I'm not going in
you're
that
able
room,
to,
guys.
to stomach your way through it. That it's
Oh, not me. I didn't go in the
not
room
true.
yet.
That
I'll wait till
room is
everyone's
full
gotten in the
of
room.
painted lies and ice of death. I know all about ice death. This is not. I can't go in there.
Okay,
I
so
go Pedro, I go up to Frostgar as he is cowering in the corner. I grab him by the scruff of his shirt. I howl in his face and I shake him. You're gonna go through this room, you scaredy son of a bitch!
I am now going to enter the room because that peasant is terrifying and hairy.
You said they're statues or they're frozen in place?
How do you like
They
that?
seem to be statues made of ice that look like adventurers.
So I can more or less see through them.
Correct.
Okay, so they're solid ice that, as far as I can see, like
Okay.
nothing interior.
I'm going to roll
Yeah.
save. Yeah, I didn't save, so.
All right. Yep. So you're back there with Froscar.
No. I'm gonna fight between my fear of the hairy peasant and my fear of the room.
All right. And you said they have obsidian manacles?
Correct.
Think we should break a mark?
I mean,
Let's-
I'll break one. I'll smash one.
Can't make me go in there, man.
I mean, you're back there giving him a pep talk. A bad pep talk, but a pep talk. Well,
I
that's
gave him
Giving both of us a pep talk.
One of my hands suggests
to the
one of the obsidian shackles and see what goes on.
Okay. Go ahead and make an attack roll.
I got a
Yep.
16 on the statues. Pedro.
Are you attacking the statue or the manacles?
Manacles.
Statue.
Okay. The 16 will hit on the statue.
Alright.
So the 16 hit on manacles.
It does.
Okay.
6 damage to the statue.
All right.
Just-
The statue shatters into thousands of little bitty ice shards.
6 damage to the manacles.
Okay. You hear this loud whang as you hit the manacles, and they don't seem to be busted whatsoever.
Huh.
Interesting.
Is there some sort of check I can make on the manacles? They seem to be some sort of magical or something.
You know what? I'll pull out that magical longsword,
Okay.
and I'm a two-handed.
And Fenrir, Arcana check.
Alright.
I'm just letting everybody else smash those things up while I hide.
And
Yeah.
Well,
11.
Did-
This one.
hit me. No, sorry, 14, because -1.
Okay. With a 14, no, you don't seem to think that the manacles are magical at all.
Alright.
Art, what were you doing?
I was attacking manacles again with the longsword. The
Ah,
magical one.
Gotcha. It
11.
that will hit.
Okay. I put all my d10s away. Ugh.
How dare you, Will?
Well, all of my other weapons use 6s, so.
You should be more prepared.
Okay, that's going to be 11 damage.
Or you're in that damn cow
Okay.
corner.
Yet again, another wang, but this time there's a slight dent into them.
So, are we just gonna sit here and watch the two insane peasants smash stuff, or
As long as I don't.
Roughly how
Oh,
many
yeah.
statues are there?
Several dozen.
Yeah, I think it's going to take too long to go through and smash all of them. Given how we haven't even destroyed one of the manacles yet. Is there anything else in the room?
Go ahead and make an investigation check.
I'm actually good at that one, so I'll make one as well.
18.
That'll do. There is one statue that seems to have a ornate-looking bow strung over its shoulder.
ooh,
Ooh.
get that for our other dude. I don't need it. I'm already a magic bow.
I would need it.
Yeah. It's a longbow or short bow?
Longbow.
It doesn't matter to me.
Okay. Approach it
Quick,
slowly.
Can't use
Yeah.
I'm gonna have Kibble take it.
Aren't you still afraid?
You are.
Yeah, that's why I said I'm gonna have Kibble take it and approach it
I'll
slowly.
pick it up. Don't worry
it.
about it.
Trots on over there, kind of looks around, goes to grab it. It seems to be stuck on the statue, and he's kind of struggling to get it wedged off.
Use leverage.
All right.
It-
Seeing as this isn't going anywhere, I'll put the longsword away.
Okay.
Okay, Joe, I'll go over to the same statue. What's his name?
Kibble.
Kibble is that?
Mm-hmm.
And I'll smash the statue, and that will probably leave the bow unharmed.
All right. Go ahead and make your rolls.
That's another 14 plus 3, so 17.
Okay, that will hit.
Okay. And that's a 6 on the die, so 7 damage.
And that'll do. Kibble, however, didn't notice that you were coming over to do this, and kind of yipes as you smash through that statue. He falls down and kind of scrambles away.
Well, sorry about that. And then I pick
you
up
can
the
have it.
bow.
It's fine. You can have it.
I say sorry to him, and then I pick up the bow.
It's okay, Kibble. He wasn't trying to scare you.
And he runs back over here. Leaves you.
And when Kibble gets back, I'm going to explain, this is why we don't trust peasants.
Big and scary and mean.
Roll my
Yes,
eyes.
and hairy. Very hairy.
I'll pick up the bow.
I'm gonna. The floor's just like ice here too, right?
Correct.
Does the properties, Pedro?
Sorry, say again?
I picked up the bow.
Mhm.
I imagine it's on the floor. Does it look special in any way?
It looks very ornate.
Alright, is it a short bow or a long bow?
Longbow.
Longbow.
Okay, I use it to replace my current one.
Okay.
Or I'll find if I can attune it or something. And I bring it over to the rest of them.
Okay.
I'm gonna check to see if there's any any indication on the floor of possible movement other than what we just did.
Sure, go ahead and give an investigation roll.
You never know.
Can I Arcanic check his bow if he lets me, just to see whether I can identify it for him?
If he comes
Yeah.
back out of the room, yes.
And what kind of check was my thing?
Investigation.
Okay. That is going to be, because I am so smart, 13.
13. You do find footsteps kind of all throughout the room.
Okay. Dude, I mean, I doubt my roll's high enough for me to be like, this is when this person walked there.
No.
They seem to be from, like, different sets.
Definitely.
Okay.
About a 23 to identify his bow with Arcana.
All right. It definitely has the magical runes that denote that it is a magical item.
Okay, I'm gonna ask him to shoot an arrow against a wall on the other side of the room.
I do that.
Okay. It seems to fire slightly better than a normal bow.
Okay, so it's probably like a +1. Hey, not bad. Now 2 of our archers can do magic damage.
Well, for those of you who don't want to come into this room for some reason, could you start chipping away and see if we can get those bodies out of that cube?
I start chipping away at the cube.
All right.
I mean, unless you want to keep exploring the room, me and Frostgar are the ones that are too afraid to enter. We're happy to stay outside that room.
No,
Oh, okay.
Maybe it works to the stress up, you know?
I have strength. I don't have wisdom.
Right,
I don't
so-
have either strength or wisdom, so
It's in the room, right?
So for the ones in with the cube, it takes an inordinate amount of time to kind of take it apart, being one giant block of ice.
yeah, especially because I'm only giving a token effort where I sort of acidly poke at it with a stick while Frostgar does all the real work.
Start with no one with a shedder spell.
Oh, I don't.
I can prestidigitation.
That is some
I mean-
shiny ice when you're done with it. Very clean.
Wounds and whatever my first third level walker spell is.
I mean, I could go in there and help. I can do more damage in one hit than most of you.
Yeah.
It
Cadra,
wouldn't
you
matter,
those footprints in the big room, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can I see where those were leading?
They seem to be just all congregating throughout the room.
Okay, there's no discernible pattern to them, really.
No, not at all. There just seems to be dozens of tracks that are moving within the room.
Does it seem like they're from somebody that is currently in the room?
Given the size and shoe aware of the ice statues, you could probably think that they may be some of those, or it could be people with similar shoe sizes and types.
Okay.
Go ahead. Okay. But my thinking is someone had to put these manacles on.
Did they have to, or did the manacles magically appear after the people were frozen?
I mean, we've already broken 2 of these things, and the manacles had plenty of time to attack us.
Or were they frozen because of the manacles?
I
There's
imagine
a lot of unknowns here. Oh yeah, did we get through the ice after Froscar finishes working on it? I use "we" in the royal sense.
You will, but it'll probably take about a half an hour to chew through that gelatinous cube.
All right, I'm gonna bring Kibbles in to help us.
Okay.
Shorten time frame.
I'll just climb back to the other side and start whittling away from that end.
Okay.
Just
So, like I said, about a half an hour later, you guys are able to chew through that. It seems to be mostly decayed parts. The few sets of like armor that are within that are housing the humanoids there, rusted, decayed as well.
Is there any full plate amongst them?
Nothing usable.
Is there any full plate that can be mended?
No. Due to
Not
the way
enough
that
to mend?
mending works, it requires the other pieces to be there, and since
That's what I meant. There's not
partially
enough to
digested.
actually mend. Okay, never mind then.
Is
Is
there any-
there enough generic pieces to make up the rest of the full plate armor?
Not between them. Most of them were wearing leather.
Damn.
Okay, so within the pile of ice chunks and bits of person,
Mhm.
is there anything that is miraculously untouched and shiny and undecayed?
Give me an investigation check.
Hey, would anyone like to investigate with me? Because hey, 17.
17? Doesn't seem to be.
I got an 11, so there's definitely nothing.
It's fantastic. Great. I don't at all feel like I just wasted everyone's.
Oh, that was an utter disappointment. You guys make any progress in the room while we were chunking?
Since nothing else seems to be going on in the room at the moment, I'm gonna like walk down towards the doors at the south.
Okay.
Okay.
As you get about halfway through Naivara, you hear this whisper in the back of your mind. This is what happens to failures. I trust you will not fail.
Oh, okay. This is the incentive room. Got it. I mean, I did not hear it.
What was
You did
the
not-
guy's name?
The Frozen Prince.
Yep, the Frozen Prince Levistus.
Okay. I'm assuming that's Levistus then. Creepy.
Bag of papers?
Me being the dumb chipper that I am, is like, why is there in my head? I don't
Can we blindfold Draho and Froscar and just bring them through the room? So they don't
I
have to
was
look
thinking
at?
I could force
You can
carry
try,
one.
but even that, with the fear effect, they won't want to go through it.
So if I just forcefully carry one of them,
Yeah, I was gonna just. I was
I was
going
gonna
to
say, maybe Ark can just,
bear hug them.
yeah. 'Cause I don't know how else we're gonna get him through this room.
Yeah, you guys can give that a shot.
okay.
I'm gonna start with Frost.
Yeah.
I feel that one's gonna be the easier to do.
Okay.
That might be
Well, I'll get Naivara, you get Frostbite.
Oscar, I want to take you through the room. It's okay. Nothing in here is going to hurt us.
I'm not going in the room.
Hey,
That room is complete death. I don't know what you're lying to me for.
Plus my strength, so 18.
Do you trust me?
Yes. I do.
Okay. Come here. Jump up.
You're not
Sort of like-
piggybacking?
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna like fireman carry it. Don't open your eyes, but I'm going to hold you, okay? And I'm stronger than you.
Not by much, but okay.
So while he's doing the fireman's carry, I'm gonna go down and check out the rest of the doors down here.
Okay.
I'm gonna continue to absently stand back here and say I'm not going in, and keep Kibble by my side.
I'm just gonna cover my eyes with my hands.
Russell rolled a 12 when he walks into the room.
Okay.
I got a 14 on investigation on the door.
Pedro.
It doesn't seem to be trapped. Yes, Fender?
Is it still a big, heavy door?
It is, but not as heavy since it's about half the size.
Okay.
I think I could give it a kick while I've still got a frost star on my shoulder.
Hey, Pedro.
You know what? I'll shoulder it. I'll shoulder it.
Or you tell me that this is the only way out of the room, and I'll try to break it down.
That's a 14 to my strength check. Just
So, Froscar, as Ark pulls you into the room, you get that intense feeling again. You don't want to be in here.
Man, I don't want to be here, man. No.
I know
It's a
that
terrible idea.
So we're just gonna go the other end of it. It's okay.
I don't
Pedro.
believe you. This is a bunch of lies. Everything's gonna return to ice, and we're all gonna die.
It's okay. Oh, see, we're in a different room. Put them down in the hallway. That's better, right?
Yes.
You feel
And look,
much more kosher now that you're in that southern hallway.
Yeah, see,
Okay,
and
now what are we doing about my reluctance to enter the room?
Same
What?
thing.
I've been trying to tell him.
Yeah.
Grab you, carry you in, but no one wants to listen.
So okay.
Huh? Oh, you're gonna drag me?
Yeah, I was trying
Okay,
to
well
tell
I'm not
them
gonna
to
touch you
come
because you're very hairy and dirty, and I don't want to touch that.
Yeah. Well, I got an 18 to just bear hug him and pretend he's in there.
I'm not gonna fight it because my strength is so weak it wouldn't do anything.
You just
But
go.
I'm definitely going to scream and yell and kick like a child the whole time.
So let's try.
Tap you on the head.
Let's see. I would have had a 13 if I challenged you, so I doubt I'd do anything.
So Fenrir picks you up, waddles you down to that southern door, and kicks you through it as well.
Yep. I scream for Kibble to follow me.
He does.
And that's
Both Lord Draho and Froscar, you're at one level of exhaustion.
That's fine.
I already feel exhausted.
Huh? What do you mean the light off? The light's not on.
I know. Do you want it off?
Yeah, I would like it on.
Oh, okay.
You keep saying off.
That's what I just wanted it to stay off.
No, could you turn it on, please?
All right, so that southern hallway leads down a little bit and then arcs off to the west.
I'm gonna go first.
Okay.
I'll go.
I go last with Kibble.
Well, you would be technically in front of me because I shoved you in.
I'm still not going. I will shuffle around people to get as far back as I can in initiative. Thank you.
There we go. Mr. Russell. There we go.
Pedro,
Yep.
what's up?
Well, I can move one up.
Russell will just be wherever in the lineup.
Oh, Pirate's here. I mean, Sean is here. Let's have a turn to speak.
Okay, so what's the plan now that we're in this hallway?
Oh, we should check out the entire hallway. Because I ain't going backwards.
Nope, there better be an exit up here.
Alright, so I'm gonna just keep going
Okay.
until I get to what I assume is a door.
It is.
There are two.
Does it look basically the same as the other door?
It does.
Alright, I'll go forward enough for Ark to open it.
Yep. Let's not fix what ain't broken. And
Let's broke what's fixed.
Huh?
if it ain't broke,
When we get to enemies, that's what we're gonna do.
if it ain't broke, fix it till it is.
All right. You guys are able to make it through both of those two southern doors if you want.
Alright, yep. So what's in this big old room here?
So in this room, you notice that it's cleaner than any of the other rooms that you've been in. Effectively, the ice on the floor has been polished to a sheen, so a little bit more treacherous to walk on. The walls, on the other hand, along with the ceiling, are covered in a tanned leather-like material that in its own right is also kind of slathered in just a thin sheeting of ice. The tanned material underneath seems to be stitched together into one large canvas that spans all four walls and a ceiling that's about 50 feet up, yet provide uniform openings to all three of the doors.
Since I'm a leather worker,
Gonna medicine check that. See what that is.
Go for it.
what is the purpose of that?
18.
18? You get in close, and you notice some oddities. Like, there's a belly button here.
Oh,
and a
geez.
face over there. And it all seems to be attached to the wall, but there's nothing that seems to be connecting it to the wall. No sort of fasteners or screws.
So Navarra's gonna throw up in her mouth a little bit, swallow it, and then turn away from the wall and walk into the middle of the room.
Okay.
It's the Necronomitar.
She's just gonna sit here for a minute and try not to vomit.
Okay.
This is wonderful craftsmanship.
I'm pretty sure that he was the worker I am. I just see it and go, oh. Now, did Navarra share with the rest of the class what the voice said? Just so I know what Ark knows.
Sure. We'll say that
Earlier.
she relayed the message.
Navarra. I don't mean to bother you when you're just breathe. Just breathe. Does voice have anything to say about this being failures too?
Nothing about this. Just the statues.
Okay.
We should probably get out of here before I actually throw up, though.
You went
What's
right.
in the room? Dro's just standing back here waiting for someone to tell him what's happening.
Right or left,
Okay.
Navarra? You tell me.
Our left.
Yeah, I was gonna go to the
Screen
next
left or
door.
character left?
Screen left.
Okay. Just because I see the sickness happening and this is disturbing the hell out of me too. Boom. I'm not even checking for traps. I'm just
Okay.
gonna do what happens.
So, you're able to get through the door without any problem, no traps, nothing explodes. Leads you to a hallway that continues a little bit further down.
I'm gonna just make a little room so everyone can go. It's like, just don't look at it. Just don't look at it.
Look at what?
Just-
Draho's going to immediately look at it.
Jesus Christ.
There you go. I would actually like to go down to this door in the first hallway.
Which door?
The one in the hallway we first entered through. There's the second door at the end of the hallway that leads to that room in the upper corner.
That one here?
Man, don't split the party and start opening doors. We're gonna die.
And we never saw Fenrir again.
Also, Constitution check to see whether Draho passes out when he looks at what he was told not to.
Go for it.
He passes the fuck out.
Kibble comes back and then tries to heave you over him and just kind of pulling you along.
Russell will help Kip with that.
Alrighty.
My boy's growing up so fast.
I was about to say, I can't believe you guys are gonna make Kibble drag me.
First of all, I'm like,
Navarre ain't going back in there.
So,
Not unless you want to get vomit on your shoes.
Naivara, at this point, you hear the voice yet again. 5 rooms lay before you, each with a large crystal that would teleport you. One will take you back to where you were before you entered. The second is a test, a proving ground. The third spells certain doom. The fourth will send you to face that which you have faced before. The final will send you to hell. You've been minorly tested thus far, but one must also have luck on their side to overcome all the odds.
Oh shit.
I do not like this person you work for.
To be fair, this is the prospective new employer.
I'm gonna relay that to the party. I think we're fucked, guys.
Put me with the rest of the group.
Okay.
What do you mean I was at the bathroom? What happened? Did we die?
So
No,
there's
we got
five crystals. One of us is gonna take us out of here. One of us is going to take us to a proving ground. One is going to take us to hell. One is going to take us to something we fought before, and I forget what the last one was. A certain doom.
Yeah.
Is there any way to identify the differences between them?
I don't know,
Maybe-
but we're going to find out.
Like maybe a labeling system or something?
I'm going to assume that these are demons, and probably not.
Okay, next question.
Demons
Check
are
the
kind of
card catalog.
assholes.
You searched all the other rooms for perhaps some clues?
They don't really believe in the Dewey Decimal System.
Yeah, they don't.
I think we should check some of these other rooms and look for clues.
That's probably a good idea.
Before we just start picking a random
There's a
crystal.
room back if we go down to the right.
Alright, so let's go up to the right and see what that does. I guess.
Okay.
Oh, you mean up there?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, the room that I was going to head
Nope.
into.
I rotated myself.
I keep doing that too.
Apparently I can't move my token and change the location on the map at the same time.
Yeah.
At least you're not clicking off your token and therefore dragging your map to the other side of the screen.
So is this a door or is this just a wall?
Seems to be a wall.
I mean, if you give me a couple minutes, it can be a doorway.
I'm gonna investigate.
Go for it.
6 and 3 is 9.
Yep, seems to be a wall.
Okay. I'm gonna back up and let Ark do his
There's the
thing.
door out the other end. I told him the whole thing. We'll have to go through the scary room again, though.
Well, let's just see if Ark can do his thing.
We wouldn't have to go through the makes you exhausted room. So, all right. I'm gonna make this just pull out the maul and make this an attack roll.
Okay.
And because I don't like this place, this will be a reckless attack. Because
All
why
right.
not?
He's going reckless on the wall.
15.
Okay, you hit the wall.
Yay! Yeah, can't dodge me.
It does this. No. It's moment time.
9 damage.
9 damage? Nah, that'll do. You're able to knock a sufficient hole into it, and then by either knocking in or pushing in more of the brick, you realize that there's a little latch off to the left. Tap that, and the rest of it just swings open.
Well, that's my attack roll. Finds the different. So, actually, this is how I'm going to do it. Oh.
All right. So this room, when you come in, boasts a huge throne on the northern wall. Upon it sits the skeletal remains of a giant covered in thin layers of ice. Its head has fallen to the floor and is sitting in the middle of the room.
Is the head also covered in ice?
It is thin layers, not like attached to the floor.
Okay. Does it still have any skin?
It does not.
Okay.
Can I smash that skull?
Seems like a bad idea.
I say we put the skull on the body and see if it does something.
That seems like a better idea.
Okay. Who's doing
All
it?
right.
I will, because I want to check for jewels, because I am greedy.
You have the upper body strength to lift a giant skull. The skull's probably bigger than you are.
This isn't about. This is about me looking for any loose change in the giant skull.
Okay. Well, I see you going to pick it up, and I just kind of sit back and watch.
I'm gonna tell Kibble to come help me.
Okay.
Just say to him, he's never gonna lift that thing.
Oh,
So now
I want to watch him try.
strength fighter and the kobold are going to try and lift it by themselves. I believe that's a strength check.
Yep.
I'm like, want a snack? This is gonna be fun to watch.
And you can add athletics if you'd like.
Oh yeah, I would like to add athletics because strength is not going to do well. Except I don't have athletics, so it's the same roll. I have acrobatics. So 6.
Okay. You go to struggle with it, but do it at an
What if-
advantage since Kibble's helping.
Ah, good.
Is a point of exhaustion given disadvantage?
Actually, it does, so that makes it a
So it would have been regular, so that's
Yep.
still a 6. Okay.
So the two of you are together are just kind of pulling and struggling, and you're getting it dragged over to the skeletal giant's feet.
Put
But you
your
can't
back
seem to
into
get
it,
it
Al.
off the ground.
Lift with your back in a twisting, jerking motion.
I'm waiting for somebody to say what I said to Kibble. Use leverage.
Put your back into it.
Because that's the kind of stuff I used to yell at peasants that were working for me, and now I know how they
use
felt.
my mimicry skill to shout at Lord Droho to use leverage in his voice.
I am going to stop, tell Kibble to stop, and then I am going to indignantly say, "Yep, this thing's cemented to the ground. Let's move on."
Or
I'm
can we
gonna
show
go-
them how real men lift things?
Yeah. So,
Dost thou even hoist?
Yes,
Brethren.
indeed. Yeah.
Alright.
Me and Ark do the manly thing and show this elf how it's really done.
That is athletics, you said, right?
Yep.
Okay.
He's not actually playing with a toy. He's
14.
currently got it held in his claw, and he's just
You
biting
said
its
14?
He's a good little
I
dog.
got 16.
Okay. You guys are able to heave it up there and get it placed.
I told him if he else
Um,
could find my thing,
At the
he
point
knows
that you
it.
do, there's a brilliant flash in the middle of the room. When you turn your attention that way, you see now a small chest lying where the king's head once lay. Turning back to where the skeletal giant's at, the body is gone.
And I look over at the elf and I say, that's how it's done.
Well,
Listen,
yes, of
like-
course. Peasants are made for heavy labor.
All right. You said there's a chest.
Correct.
I'll go ahead and open it.
Alright.
Check for
Y'all are
chest.
stupid.
You find 27 copper, 35 silver, 13 platinum, a large potion, and some giant fur-lined leather boots.
Ooh, I like the boots.
Giant size, so none of us can wear them.
Yep.
Nice.
I mean, if we have time to attune to them, they might shrink. I think that's how magic works. But
Well, I was gonna say I want to Arcana to see if any of that crap's magic.
Okay.
what
Now
the
someone needs magic.
Go ahead and make your Arcana check. Disadvantage since you're exhausted.
Did that even know that didn't roll? I threw it off this thing. So, disadvantage. Arcana.
nothing else, I could find a use for the leather components of it.
God damn you, disadvantage. God damn you all to hell.
So, with a 1,
Sure.
you're like,
Yeah.
no, not magic at all.
Technically, it's a 6. Okay. Yeah, nothing magical here.
I could probably find a use for the leather, so I will take them. And just
I take
I took my
I'm putting in a collective count.
Yeah. Oh, obviously the money goes in the money bag because, you know.
That's where money goes.
Yes.
that's what the money bag is for. Yes.
It's the only thing I'm really good for outside of combat is holding our finances.
I take the potion as well.
Okay.
Yeah, what's that do? Does it look like a potion we've seen before?
Looks like a larger vial of your standard potion of healing.
Okay, yeah. Hold on to that. You guys probably got a couple doses.
Alright, so let's head back the way we came.
There was one other door in the creepy human leather room.
I was hoping you weren't going to say that.
I'm just pointing out that it exists. You don't have to go to it if you don't want.
Yeah, you could always choose a crystal and, I don't know,
Okay.
get sent to hell.
Considering we've got a choice between hell and certain doom, maybe we should go check it.
Just a little more possibility of nice stuff, indoor information.
Yeah.
Okay, why don't you close your eyes and I'll draw a hoe you.
Probably a good idea.
Okay, but this time I'm actually just like fully put that away.
Noble elf to get over here because I have to hold him again.
And
Oh no, I'm gonna pass right the fuck out when I think of that room.
Wrap my arms around my neck and just.
All right. So you guys
And
make your
I'll-
way through.
Yeah, the peasant, the furry peasant can carry me because I'm gonna pass out at the mention of going back to that room.
As he's passed out over my shoulder, I continuously beat his head bloody because he's such an idiot.
I mean, giving me brain damage isn't gonna make me wake up any sooner.
Oh, look. I guess I need to find a way through again.
Yep.
Well, let's see if we can do it the other way first. Nope, not with a 3.
Wait, how did I get
Smash
in
away.
front of the wall?
Because
That's the question
Fenrir is
here.
scaring you?
Oh,
Swap with me.
I'll smash with you. It's smashing time.
No, there's no.
Please
no
don't ever say that again.
Smashing
This is
time.
Ugh. All right. I'm actually. I will check for a doorknob now that I know what I'm looking for.
Okay. Go ahead and do it with advantage. What's that?
21 to look for a doorknob.
All right. Not the doorknob, but you do find the same latch as the other one had.
The base.
Yep.
Is it cylinder ice?
Nope. You're able to just kind of flip it.
Okay. I'll be a little more subtle this time.
No, Mullen.
Marion. This is why I bought fancy clothes. When we get back. So.
Right? Can't wait to wear those sweet embroidered outfit.
All right. So, coming into this room, the floor is covered in mounds of ice-covered detritus, making it almost seem as if there are a number of snow mounds that have been pulled in from other areas of the complex and just dumped here.
Junkyard.
In the middle of the room is the frozen remains of some form of winged demon or devil. Its face has been shattered from the rest of its icy form, though, leaving it unrecognizable.
You said detritus.
Mhm.
What's the word you used? That is not in my vocabulary.
Garbage.
Oh, okay. So just stuff.
the $10 word for garbage.
I don't know what detritus what it means.
We'll investigate.
Okay.
Yep.
13.
10.
All right. With the 13, you're able to search the form of the demon, and you're able to find a small coin pouch. In the pouch is 24 copper, 20 silver, 5 gold, and 1 small iridescent moonstone.
Moonstone. I already have an iridescent moonstone. Mine's better.
Yeah, we'll throw it in the bag and sell it in town, split the gold, and spend that gold on more shopping.
Yay, trade goods. Okay.
Yeah, I shop for shops.
All right.
I imagine that's all. Does anyone else want to check this room?
Good.
I just woke up, so I'm going to wonder what's in the room, yes. I rolled a constitution, got a 10, so that's me waking up.
Okay. So
What's in the room that I see?
You search through the room. It just
Yep.
seems to be snow-covered garbage.
I know the demon's face is missing, but are there any identifiable marks if I use either Arcana or History that would tell me what demon lord it might have been?
Go ahead and roll whichever one is better.
They're the same.
Okay.
Just do Arcana. That is a 10.
10. You don't fully know which demon lord it would be, but its form seems to be reminiscent of something that you've heard of in a book. Its arms seem to end in kind of snaked hands with fangs, wings on the back, and its lower torso itself is one large segmented snake coil.
I'm going to make note of that. I want to actually figure out what that is when we get back to town.
Okay.
That's it. I just wanted to see if I could identify the demon.
Oh, that's...
Because it might be a clue to getting out of here.
Alright, Ark, you want to piggyback me across this room again, please?
I'll actually bring you like 10 feet into the hallway before I put you down.
Yeah,
I don't want to go that way, so I'm going to see what's in this other door.
Okay.
Do I open it?
Yep.
Anything down the hallway?
Just another hall that leads to another door.
I open that door.
And that brings you back into the room with all the statues.
Yay. Save?
Yep.
Yeah. Let's see, it was wisdom.
Eat one of these boots
Correct.
and carry it around.
Come on, baby. So that's an actual 20.
Not quite.
I mean, it's a natural number.
It is. It is very much a natural one. So you run screaming from that room. Gain another point of exhaustion.
Running this way. And then I'm going to run this way, and then run in here. And then I'm going to run it through here, and I'm going to come screaming this way, right past you guys.
As I hear him screaming, I'm gonna like ready up my maul.
Yeah, I'm going to run. I'm going to get right over here. I'm going to find the big hairy peasant, and I'm going to tell him to guard me. Guard me!
I'm not your slave. I'm more likely to stab you in the face right now, you dumb nobleman.
I throw a gold coin at him and say, "You're my bitch now."
No.
As he comes up and says, "Guard me," I just put out my hand and just go.
Hey, Draho,
Yes.
can I have those bracers we found earlier, please?
Yes. You may have them.
I'd like to take a short rest and attune to the bracers.
Okay.
I'd also like to take a short rest and attune to my new bow.
If he needs to. I don't know
The
if he
bow does not require attunement. The bracers, however, do. As you get used to them, you understand that they're bracers of the illusionist.
Magic.
Have you
Okay,
heard
I
of
gotta
those
look up
before?
what those. I had to look up what those do.
So, they are a wondrous item, very rare, requires attunement by spellcaster. A powerful illusionist of House Demir originally developed these bracers, which enabled her to create multiple minor illusions at once. The bracers' power though, extends far beyond illusions. While wearing the bracers, whenever you cast a cantrip, you can use a bonus action on the same turn to cast that cantrip a second time.
Oh, I'm gonna Eldritch Blast all the things.
Yep.
Right, that is made for a warlock. Holy crap.
Not what I was hoping they were gonna do, but I'm gonna take it.
Yeah, question.
Mhm.
Since I am exhausted, can I recover any of my exhaustion in an hour, or do I need a full 8 hours?
Takes a full 8 hours to remove 1 point.
I thought it did. I wasn't sure.
But yeah, your speed is halved. To be fair, you have gotten into like the bad stuff.
Yeah, I'll just continue to stay in the
All
back
right.
of combat.
Well, seeing as we have now been all up and down this bitch,
Yeah, I mean, take a full 8 hours before we deal with the crystals.
I'm gonna go look for the crystals and start investigating them.
I'm just gonna follow Navarra because I assume.
I'll
Tell-
follow
tell-
it.
go.
So I'm gonna Arcana check it
Sure.
with guidance.
Okay.
Pedro, make me follow them. Please.
14.
You get the sense that there's some form of teleportation magic linked to the crystals. Each one is large, like almost gargantuan in size. Like if you stuffed Frostgar and Arc together and have them spread their arms out like a crystal. They're, in addition to that, they're also pulsing with an internal light.
What color?
Purple.
Alright, I'm gonna go check the rest of them and see if any of, like, I can get a sense of what any of them does.
Okay.
Do you want me to Arcana check the other 4?
No, for each one, you get the same sort of result. Each one has some form of a teleportation attached to it. Slight variations as to the potential of where. One is to, or I should say, 3 are to another plane. 2 are the same plane.
Do they all look the same?
They do.
You said 2 are the same plane and 3 are to a different plane?
Correct.
You said
Okay. Well, one goes
Okay.
to hell. That's another
So we
plane.
know one of the other ones, the other planes is hell.
yeah. We know one of the other.
And we know
planes-
one of the ones, well, that's actually a good question. Are we on another plane?
Yeah, we're on a demi-plane, so it's still another plane. It's just self-contained.
Mm-hmm.
Well, so that's a question of then. So we know that one of the ones that goes to another plane is hell, and that means one of the other ones is back to the material plane where we came from.
Mm-hmm.
So there's an unknown,
So that could be anything.
and then 2 that are on the same plane.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what is what were the options again? We have
So we have proving grounds, back to where we started.
Yep.
Hell, certain doom, and something we fought before.
something with pop. Okay.
And this really doesn't help anything, so
I say our best is to use one of the ones that are on the same plane.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say as well.
Pedro, I sent you a Discord message asking a question. Maybe it'll help us.
Do we want to just YOLO it? I mean, he did say luck, so I don't know that we're necessarily going to be able to find anything.
Yeah. I'd say we'd probably still do better if we stay on this plane.
Yeah, so I mean, like, YOLO between the 2 that are on this plane.
Yeah.
I don't know if we're going to be able to determine anything. Oh god, I really wish I had taken that lucky feat now.
Before that, I want to see if what I sent Pedro actually works.
I sent one to you as well.
I mean, let's also
Do ones
keep
that are
this sending us on this job wants us to succeed.
No, he wants us to prove we're worth it.
Yeah, he doesn't necessarily care if we succeed or not.
Okay,
Well,
my
he
thing
wants
isn't
someone-
gonna work, so
Now, he still wants us to succeed.
Okay, Jeff,
Like
can you
it.
mark the 2 crystals that lead to the same plane?
yeah, my idea isn't gonna work, so I'm willing to
Out of curiosity, what was your idea?
Yeah.
I wanted to know if we had something along the lines of like tech magic as a ritual, if we could use something like that on it, but because I'm pretty sure that Russell,
Yeah, that'll just tell you what school it's in.
yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't know what detect magic did because I was like, if so, I'm gonna ask if we know what if anyone has detect magic, but
I mean,
Still has a magic gem.
I was a what's it called? A horizon walker. Use one of my skills to tell us which plane they were each at.
Russell has a magic gem that he's been holding on to for some time, and once every lunar cycle, basically, he's allowed to get a brief glimpse into the future, and perhaps we can take a look at that and see if it does anything for us.
oh yeah,
Barring that, I want to check my impossible journal.
Okay.
So Russell's going to use his gem. Is there anything I need to do with that, or?
No, you just focus on it momentarily. In fact, you are at one of the spots that gives the full information. I've shot that to you in Discord.
Okay. So I'm going to kind of snap out of whatever focus I was in and relay to the group that the top left gem will take us home. The far left gem will take us to hell. The bottom left gem will take us to the proving ground. And the bottom right gem will take us to the space where we met someone that we have met before.
So I think the
So,
proving ground,
in this like cross shape, the bottom one is the proving ground.
Correct.
the one for the hallway we're already in.
Correct.
The one we were going to YOLO?
Yeah.
Wait. So is it the one we're in, or the one to our left?
The one you're in.
Okay.
So
Alright, so this is the proving ground, then let's go for it.
Yes.
Proving ground.
All right.
I would like my soul back, please.
I'm really surprised that we would have picked the right one.
just quickly put my hand on Navarra's shoulder. I know this is for you, but would you like me to go first?
Thank you, Ark, but this is something that I have to do.
I'll be right behind you.
Guys, I would suggest we take a long rest before we go through the portal. Just so everybody gets the exhaustion off them. It
Well,
doesn't seem to be attracting here.
No, we can get Draho one level of exhaustion off.
and we can get Frostar back to no exhaustion.
Yeah.
That would probably
Alright.
help going into the
That
proving ground.
makes sense. We know which one it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're gonna rest in that room with all their distorted faces on the wall, right?
I mean, there's nothing else here, so I think this is fine.
Yeah, there's nothing else. We've cleared this entire dungeon, so we can just rest where we are.
Okay.
And then
Yeah, that seems fine to me. I'm gonna spend my time reading the Impossible Journal.
I'm actually going to put Kibble into one of the boots so he can stay warm.
Okay.
And see if I can figure out anything about what's gonna happen.
Hey Drew, I've got a question that pertains to me being an elf in my exhaustion that is probably game breaking, so you'll say no, but I only need 4 hours for a long rest. Can I take 2 long rests to get all my exhaustion off?
That, let me double check, because I believe you can
I
only
can't
take
remember
one
how it
long
works
rest in a
exactly.
day.
Yeah,
I
I'm
think
pretty
if you
sure that's
benefit-
not.
Yeah, you can only benefit from a long rest like once every so many hours.
I figure there's a rule like that, but I'm willing to.
Yep,
Ask
characters
for it.
can't benefit from more than one long rest in a 24-hour period.
That's fine. I'll just do the one rest thing. I just want, but I'm going to sleep for the full 8 hours.
Okay.
At least your attack rolls aren't affected by it, and
Yeah.
having you at full speed would be preferable.
Yeah,
So,
it's not like I'm going to be saving against anything. I'm going to be hiding in the corner.
and look at this way. Look at this way. You've got the health potions.
It is true.
Do I have to roll anything to consult the journal, Pedro?
No, so it doesn't seem to be activating even in the way that it has for you before here.
Okay. So whatever magic it has is not active on this demiplane.
Correct.
Okay.
I will say we're probably gonna, well, I mean, except for Draho, we're probably gonna want to kind of stay close to each other to share warmth here to be able to sleep.
I mean, I'm going to pull Kibble up under my cloak and we're just going to curl up in the corner.
Gibble's in the boot. He's cold-blooded. He needs the fur.
Oh,
Temperature
well, I'll
doesn't
sleep in the
affect
boot with Kibble.
Do we have anything that we could make a fire with?
There, there's a. I mean, we have our torches.
I got prestidigitation, which allows me to create a fire if we got wood.
You know what? The doors were made of wood, right?
They are.
I will rip one off of its hinges and cut it into into firewood.
Okay.
Actually, I'll do that.
All right. So you go over, start doing that on the door. At the point that you come back, you see that Kibble's pulling out of his backpack just sticks for kindling and has it all set up and prepped for you. Buttling.
Yeah, this is what I paid for.
What's this subclass? Boy Scout?
No, it's more hilarious than that. You know what? I can't keep it secret anymore. I multi-classed him Rogue Bard.
Yes.
His butlering was at the Bard's College.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Oh, this is gonna be amazing.
But I didn't give him performance, so he can't bard good.
Hey, he just has to bard good enough.
Because I didn't want him learning instruments. I wanted him learning table manners and how to cook and all the stuff I needed.
I mean, cooking is a performance.
Okay. Hey, anyway.
That is true, which is why that dragon meat was so bland.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so you guys get your rest in. All your spells are back. 1 level exhaustion is removed from those that have it.
Yeah.
That would.
You're not down any hit points, so yep, that would kill your temp HP.
That's okay.
That.
All right. So if everybody's ready, let's do this.
Yep,
Navarre
let's charge.
Our first.
So you reach out and touch the crystal, and that teleports all of you all at the same time.
It's a port key.
Sweet. Let's do this smartly. As soon as we're in the new place, I'm gonna grab Kibble and we're gonna duck behind the first thing we see. Uh-oh, getting the red square of doom.
Yeah, that just means you get taken.
If I can grab things correctly.
Yeah, I've been trying to keep it quiet, but I'm like, man, I can't keep shut up about him being a bard, because when he dove in the water in our last fight in the arena, he used Cure Wounds on himself. That's why I had him go underwater, so you wouldn't see him do it.
Good boy.
And he has Detect Magic, is why I asked about the Detect Magic.
Oh, I like what I see in that lower left corner.
All right.
Okay. So, where do you guys want to head?
I'll head to hide in that rock over here in the corner
To the left or to the right?
to the left. And Kedra, I sent you a message in Discord.
We took a break from our pit fighting to go into a fighting pit.
All right. Is this like a tree stump or something down here? Kind of in the middle? Or is that another rock?
All of those are rocks.
Okay. I'll make my way towards the one on the left in the middle.
Is the ground here loose, or is it like stone?
It is all packed dirt.
So I can't just mold earth it around and make a little 5-foot wall back here.
You'd have to like break it up with the shovel.
Yep.
Yeah,
so-
that's too much work. So
This large cavern is dark, dank, and the dirt under your feet is hard packed. The walls, every 10 or 20 feet or so, there's a little hole that's a bit over a foot in diameter, kind of extending up and outward. Naivara, in the back of your head you hear, "In the warren resides a black skull. Find the skull, reclaim your freedom. Act quickly, for the creatures here are not without friends that will come to their aid."
Black Skull, gotta find it. Let's go, guys.
all right, I'm gonna head straight to the opposite end of the room where I believe I see a black skull.
Okay,
I'm gonna shapeshift into a dire wolf while we're at this.
so you
On a
guys
large
will
arc.
get about here.
Yeah.
You said you're enlarging arc?
Yep.
All right.
Okay.
Wow, everyone's just going
Check this out.
hardcore here.
Oh,
Oh, you
sweet.
figured out how to do it.
Yep.
Hang on. I gotta make this official. Everyone get in your position, but before any action starts, I just have to make this. But do your things.
All right.
Yep.
So you guys get about there, and then
What shows up, and how do I escape it?
We escape it by killing it.
I like
An
this plan.
option.
I can be a part of it.
That's an option. The other option is I just avoid getting close to anything and grab the black skull.
Okay.
I have a feeling I have to grab the black
There we
skull.
go.
Yeah, you probably do, but I'll give it to you when I get it. I'm beelining for the skull with kibble.
I'm assuming like you probably don't want to touch it.
Oh, we'll find out the draw
Okay,
way.
well, I see Drumho running, and I'm suddenly bigger, so I'm gonna Stay Puft Marshmallow Man stroll right into the center.
Not quite yet.
Not quite yet?
Yep, not
No,
quite yet.
because when we got here, something happens.
Okay.
Just
And I
waiting for
assume
it
as
to all
long as
load.
it's taken, there's just a crap load of enemies about to pop up.
I'm assuming with my meta knowledge here, there's going to be some kobolds.
It's certainly not labeled Kobold War.
Certainly couldn't be anything like kobolds.
Demi fifth? Is that 2.5?
Sort of.
Oh, I just got that. Math. It's dumb and unnecessary.
Oh,
I'm so sorry, Kibble.
Hold up, this is a cult of kobolds. Kibble doesn't care about cults. Kibble, I'm pretty sure, is an atheist.
Oh my.
oh, that's a lot of kobolds.
That is a shit ton of kobolds.
And look, and us, unfortunately, without fireballs. Oh,
I mean, I full of thorns.
I got boomstick, so
I need to
Yeah,
power
I-
level to level 5 so I can double cast twinned Eldritch
Oh, God,
Blasts.
at least those has wings.
well, you've got that new bracers now that lets you cast twice.
Oh yeah, but if I get to level 5, then I can cast it twice, and it's 2 beams each.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Mhm.
This Eldritch Blast is a unique
But
cantrip.
it's if it's an illusion spell, right?
No, it's any cantrip.
Oh, any can.
Mhm.
Okay. Well then, hell, you are going to be a Blasty McBlast Blast.
Alrighty. So,
Jesus.
from the southern portion of the room, you hear one of the kobolds scream to charge. And then from holes in the northeast and northwest sides of the room, kobolds just slide in through those holes, dropping to the floor. Unfortunately, some of them right next to Fenrir. So,
You know,
initiatives.
the about this is that we are both in the proving grounds and fighting something we've already fought. Just more at once.
Let's see.
Oh, hey.
Nat 20.
Initiative
What's that, put your
is.
total at?
I love this shark.
3, so 23.
Okay.
Ark has 17.
18 for Russell.
Russell. You said 17 for Arc?
17.
I seem to have somehow closed the other map. Is there a way to get it back?
Yep, if you go to the Maps button on the right side, it'll
yep,
be
I
one of the
see it.
shared sheets.
Cool.
Oh boy.
I got a 7 whenever you get to move.
Thankfully, if you do it through Fantasy Grounds, it just automatically plugs it in for us.
Oh, nice.
Yep. So that is actually going to make Fenrir first.
Give me just a minute.
Okay.
You need to shriek like a little girl and stab at them wildly. Trust me, it works.
That only works for Drawho because he shrieks like a girl and stabs like a girly girl. You guys are actual
Not some
strong
light.
peoples.
How many are there near me?
7.
7. Alright.
I would suggest disengage and get out of there. Or fight. I mean, they're kobolds.
What I'm going to do. So there's only 2 directly near me? Alright. Okay. What I'm going to do is first I'm going to use my Moonstone to shift again.
Okay.
Oh, well, we just woke up. So you don't need to use it again.
Oh, okay. Then I'm gonna use my I'm just gonna regular shift, and then I'm gonna disengage and move me my full movement, which is technically this.
You
Should
still
be
there?
30.
Fenrir?
Cut out.
I think so.
Well, he wanted to go his full distance away, and he was disengaging, so that'd be the end of his turn, right?
Yeah.
So we got that. There you go.
All right. So that'll bring us to +1. That was weird.
Is there a reason that things like that? No, it's not.
One of those bastards was hard enough. Now there's 3. And to the 5.
All right. So that brings us to Russell.
Let's see. Fantasy Grounds doesn't work for me, so not sure why yet.
You know, if Russell's a dire wolf, Russell is also large.
It's true.
Yes.
Big bird.
Get an advantage
It's
on
not quite the
attack
same,
of
but you're
allies
kind
within
of-
5 feet of the enemy.
You're a roundabout owlbear.
How cool would be an owlbear?
Wouldn't that be like a crow wolf?
Bear.
Wolf Crow sounds like an Old Spice deodorant.
I mean, to be fair, in real life, ravens do hang around with wolves.
Yeah, I still feel like it suits a deodorant better.
I'm just gonna come up to this cult leader that's to my right there,
Okay.
or to my left, and take a bite at him.
Okay.
There's a 12 to hit.
12 will not hit.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
figured you cut out, so we moved you like you said and continued on.
Since it missed, I'm just gonna take the opportunity and kind of head back to the rest of the group.
Okay. I'm assuming without disengaging?
I can't because it's an action, right?
Yep.
So I'll take the opportunity. And Direwolf AC is
Let's see, he got a 16.
14.
Okay. So 9, which is max damage on the base, and then give me a Constitution save.
That should be good.
So,
Okay, Joe.
Just a sec.
is that's my wolf constitution.
Correct.
That would be 8 total.
Okay, so you will take the poison damage. That is not the right amount.
I was gonna say that seems excessive.
Let's try
It's a lot.
that again.
Perks.
Nope, that is definitely throwing
Wow.
way too many dice.
Well, you're dead.
You need to.
So we'll take the median and say 10. And
So
you are
19.
poisoned for the next hour.
So 19 total.
Yep.
Oh, you. I apologize in advance for that for you.
Poison does what again?
Disadvantage on attack rolls.
Correct.
So I
Ability
will
check.
only stay within 5 feet, or if somebody's an ally, within 5 feet, so I can get advantage on attacks.
Let's see, it's disadvantage on attacks and ability checks.
Which, yeah, that sucks.
Okay,
So-
what were you going to
I
say?
think
Henry?
I would like. Can I finish my turn if that's possible?
Yep. So
All right.
we moved you here, but you were there.
Where? I'm trying to see. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I wanted to go 30 my full movement speed. I
Okay.
should have 40 though, because of my dread ambusher, and it's my first turn.
So
So
down to here.
disengage. Yeah.
Okay.
And then I will use my bow and I'll cast Hunters. I can't cast Hunter's Mark after disengaging, can I?
It is a bonus action.
Shifted, which is bonus action.
Yep.
Disengaged, and then move.
Correct.
Okay.
So that's a full turn. But that got you 10 feet further.
So
That's
I can't.
important.
No, cannot attack.
Alright.
Okay, so that'll move us to Arc.
Okay, Ark sees that. Well, actually, Ark sees that some of our more squishy guys need a little intervention here. So, 5, 10, 15. So weird moving a large character. 20, 25, 30. I'm just too slow to catch up with Mark.
How did Ark get large?
Spell.
I'm marked him.
I was just too far away to get to him, right?
Yep, just a bit.
All right, well,
But you do have 2 shiny new javelins from last game.
that is true, and they were giant sized already.
Mm-hmm.
So I will go ahead. I mean, that brings me up to 7 javelins. So yeah, I'll rage.
Okay.
And lob a javelin at him. Hell yes. Modified 20.
Okay, that will hit.
Via 6 and via 4. Not bad. But it wasn't a melee attack, so it doesn't get my bonus damage. So that's
But it does
That
get the
is-
bonus damage from a large, because that's just straight
right.
damage.
I rolled that,
Okay.
so it's 9 damage.
9 damage? Alright. So, Cult Boss 1 is done.
Oh, good. Knowing that, and how much trouble the last one gave us, I'm pulling out the hand axes.
Okay.
Actually, yeah, the hand axes for now.
Alright. I assume that's it?
That's all I got.
Alright. Naivara.
Okay. Sorry, guys. I'm gonna cast invisibility
Alrighty.
on
Don't
myself.
apologize. You being undetectable makes my job easier.
Also, if you just run and get the skull, you might get us out of this without having to finish the fight.
Yep. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go invisible and then go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 feet this way.
Okay.
Maybe being in earshot, or sorry, neck flaps shot.
Alright. Any bonus action?
Not that I want to use.
Okay. So, standard goal turns.
Bring them on.
Hi, I'm back.
Yes, everyone attacked the big guy.
I mean, I was the first one to do a kill, and I took out one of their bosses. I am the primary threat. So, but that's how we want it. Ooh, that's actually a pretty decent.
I was gonna say, if you guys can clear them out of this area over here, that might make a.
Oh, I'll issue a challenge to those assholes.
That's what I was planning. Was me and Kibble were just gonna advance forward and start firing into the guys ahead of us.
Because I'm not sure how well I'm going to be able to sneak by these cult bosses.
I mean, it does look like there's an opening to either the left or right if you want to go that way.
Also,
Yeah.
looks like they're skittering out, so you might be able to go straight down the middle.
Just them go past you to us. I mean, I've definitely got their attention.
So that little wall they're going around, is that like a 4-foot wall or something?
It is.
Okay, so yeah, you can jump right over that.
4 feet? How can they see over it?
Tippy toes.
Hitboxes.
For me, it's a slight tripping hazard.
All right. So we have the first goblin on, or sorry, kobold on you. You being Ark.
Yes.
15 is not going to hit.
No.
Then 1, 2, 3, 4 additional kobolds with pack tactics.
They close enough to pack tactic?
One of them's on me. That's all I need. They can.
Oh yeah, they've got ranged weapons. Never mind.
Yep. Crossbows or something.
Yep.
Yeah.
Get some of this out of the way so I can see. There we go. Let's see. The 19 will hit. 13 will not. 14 plus 5 is a 19, so 2 more, and another 19. So I rolled 1 extra too many. So 1, 2, 3 will hit.
Give me the individual damage.
Slings. So 4 on the first,
2,
4 on the second,
2,
6 on the third.
3. Does those 3 hits?
Correct.
Okay, so that's a total of 7.
All
Not bad for 3 of them.
right. Then the 5 with slings over here will fire off at Russell. Let's see, 10, 11, 10, 9, and a 14. Will the 14 hit?
14 is the number.
Okay. So 1 sling hits you. For a total of 5.
You show them, Russell.
I'll suck that damage.
That will then move us to the Kobold Sorcerers.
Yeah, we're gonna have.
Boom. And the first one will attack Russell with a firebolt. And miss. Second one will attack Ark with a firebolt. And miss. And the last 2 will scoot up.
You know, fighting kobolds makes me attacking reckless kind of a given.
Okay. That brings us to Lord Draho.
Okay, well, I've got a strategy. I'm going to move forward a little bit to get myself more distance between those guys back there. And then Bursting Blast on the Sorcerer, number 4.
Oh,
Because it goes 10 feet away from him, so it'll hit just about everyone in that corner, thus helping clear a path for Naivara.
Yep.
So, now for the hoping part.
that's a fine hello.
I only got 2 of them. I'm going to use them.
This is the time to use the boons, yeah.
So, I'm not going to use my Sharpshooter because I need to actually hit.
Yeah.
The extra 10 isn't going to matter on the Sorcerer. Where's the character sheet? There it is. So plus 7. And the roll. I don't get disadvantage on attacks because I'm only 1 exhaustion, right?
Correct.
Okay, wanted to make sure I was right on that. 13?
13 on a base kobold or the sorcerer?
Sorcerer.
Nope, just shy.
Okay, well, I don't have to use the arcane shot unless I choose to, so.
Okay.
Nice thing, I get to choose after I do it. So that's just going to be a regular shot. Am I at 2 attacks per turn yet, or is that level 5?
That's
Level
5.
Mm-hmm.
That's level 5, okay. Then, you know what? Now's the time. Action Surge.
Okay.
Take another shot and hope it works.
Did you look? Boom.
18. That should hit the Sorcerer.
That it does.
Good. So then I am going to roll Double check the
The
damage.
D
I
of
put it on the character sheet now, so it's actually readable.
for the initial one, and then 2d6 for the burst.
Yeah, so a D8 for the initial hit, and then 2d6 force to everyone.
Mm-hmm.
And I love how there's no saving throw on that either. They just take it.
Okay.
That
It's basically an arrowed magic missile.
So
at this level, slightly broken, but that's what we need right now.
That is true.
yeah, the 10-foot thing, I still can't believe it's that wide. So
I mean, you only get
plus
2
3 to it.
and you only get 2.
Oh well, that's a shitty weapon damage. 4, and then 9 force damage to all of them within 10 feet of that sorcerer, including the sorcerer. It doesn't specify who doesn't get hit with it.
That would hit all of them except for the one that's furthest up.
So
God
So
damn.
it's 9 damage force on all of them, and then 4 plus 9. 13 on the sorcerer. Sorcerer's dead. Nice. Come on, baby. How many did I take out? Make them rue the day. Well, the fact that one's down means a lot of them are probably down now.
I would assume you got all the ones you hit.
Yeah,
You don't-
except maybe the boss. The boss might survive it.
I mean, I did 9 damage to my boss and he died.
Oh, really? That'd be nice, because if so, I pretty much cleared the way.
You just took out about a quarter of our opponents. I am happy with that.
This is why I took this, because I was like, man, that's like a weak-ass frickin' crowd control.
I mean, if you got scrappy little guys bunched together,
and there we are.
Awesome. And then my Kibble's going to take out that last kobold on that side, number 21, on his turn.
Okay.
Cobalt 21 just got a promotion momentarily.
Yeah, he's promoted to primary target for the other kobold.
Yep, so you fire off your bow, it sinks directly into that sorcerer and explodes and just shatters him into bits, and then end up shrapneling into the other ones. They all fall, and Kibble starts moving forward.
Can we just say, for the sake of awesomeness, that when he missed the first shot, they all kind of looked at it and laughed, and then blew up?
Sure.
Yeah.
It would make funny, and I had to range it. That's all the first shot was. I was ranging my arrow.
All right, Kibble takes out 21.
Nice.
Boy,
Well, opened up a runway for you.
And he waves kind of it back in the general direction and is like, "This way clear, go, go!"
Yeah, Kibble, you're getting a full silver piece when we're done with this.
oh, all right.
So that will bring us to Froscar.
Alright.
Prepare to feel inadequate.
Oh, yeah. I'm just gonna move right over here. And I'm gonna ice knife the Cobalt Sorcerer too.
Okay.
14 hit.
Just shy by 1.
Oh, I guess that's my turn.
Curse is, you have 4
I will just continue moving like 5 more.
Does an ice knife blow up regardless of whether or not you hit?
I think
That's a
it
good
does.
question.
If only someone had the book handy.
Hit or miss, the
Eight.
shards then explode. So
Oh.
yeah,
Hit or miss. Hit or miss.
All right.
target and each creature within 5 feet must succeed a dexterity saving throw or take 2d6.
5. And what's your DC?
12.
All right, so only the Kobold boss makes the save.
Kill that damn shield.
Yep.
So they take 5.
Sorcerer 2. And it's a 5-foot radius?
Yep.
All right. That brings us to top of the round. And at which point...
Let me guess, more people show up?
That is correct.
Yeah. As long as they don't show up ahead of us.
So this is what we brought upon ourselves yesterday. And by we, I mean me, for referencing the hub.
It's true.
By the way, guys, I don't know if you've noticed, but it is like
9:55? Yeah. It's okay.
Hopefully after this next round of combat stuff's settled.
You know, now
I'm not
now
gonna quite get there.
I was gonna say, I don't know how far you gotta go.
Even if I dash, I'm not gonna get there.
Now I'm regretting not opening this, not starting this fight by going, is this all the kobolds you brought?
That brings us to Fenrir.
Alright, question.
Mm-hmm.
So if I cast a bonus action spell, I can still take an attack action, right?
Correct.
Yep. Yes.
Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to... Okay, so I'm going to move 20 diagonally this way, like, no, make it two
Towards the
squares
open space.
Lower left or lower right?
so I can still see the 5, 6 that are placed to art.
So there.
It still hasn't moved yet on my screen. Oh, yeah. And then I'm going to shoot with my magical bow. I don't know how much I get any bonuses from it, but I'm going to shoot with my magical bow with Hail of Thorns.
Okay.
To, I don't know what number it is that cobalt nearest to me.
Okay.
Number 5.
See what I get. That will be a 21.
That will hit.
Okay, so it's a D8 plus Hail of Thorns. Hang on, I'll look what that does. I know it does some.
In addition to the normal effect of the attack, the target of the attack and each creature within 5 feet must make a dexterity saving throw. A creature takes 1d10 piercing damage on a failed saving throw, or half as much on a successful.
So the one right behind it.
Correct.
Yeah.
So let's see.
Can he switch to attack number 1? That way he gets 2 of them with it.
Yeah, I don't mind.
While. Just because, make it worthwhile.
That will be the dexterity saving throw. It will be on my character. It will be a 16.
All 3 fail.
Yes.
Alright, so a D8 and a D10.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Kill them all. Murderate.
Total.
Save DC is 16?
I was gonna say, I don't think that's possible.
Oh. Well, I have 16 dexterity. Okay.
No,
it's
you.
eight.
So you're 8
Eight.
plus your proficiency bonus plus your wisdom modifier.
So it should be 13.
Oh yeah, 13.
That's okay. All 3 still fail. Terribly poor rolls.
I get confused. The damage on the D8 will be 8
Okay.
total, and then the D10 damage to the 2 will be 7.
Okay.
So, 12 to the regular one, and then 7 to the 2 beside it.
Nice. Just keep mopping them up. Triple kill.
All right, that brings us to Cult Boss turns.
Have I become public enemy number 1?
Apparently, you probably should have. You took out like half their forces.
I am willing to stand my ground and stab every freaking kobold that comes my way.
All right, the Kobold Cult Boss on Russell will make his 2 attacks. Lowest one is an 18. I believe both of those will hit.
Ouch.
For 9 and 8. And since you're already poisoned, you can't be poisoned again.
So 9 and 8, that's going to kick me out of Wolf. Let's
Ooh.
20 HP. Okay.
Okay, that is the Cult Bosses. That brings us to Russell.
Let's see.
Come out there, man.
None of them are very well grouped up. So I'll just do
So the question is, he's still poisoned if he's not a wolf anymore?
I was just wondering that myself.
I do believe that carries through.
I will say spells that force saving throws. That might be better than trying to roll attacks.
A couple of options. I can try to entangle this big group down on the bottom left. That's a 20-foot cube. They'd all have to make a strength saving throw.
I'm off.
To which number?
This big group down on the bottom left corner.
Okay, what's
So
your range
One
on that?
option. 90 feet.
Yep, that'll do. And you said 20-foot
It's
cube?
20-foot cube, so I could entangle them, or let's just do that. At least keep them from moving.
Yep, so that'd hit
Yeah,
all
blocking
of
our
those
way.
for 25.
Strength savings against
1, 2,
kobolds.
3,
Playable races actually has a step penalty. And it's just
It's a DC 13 strength save.
All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Number 6 saved. So 18 does not get entangled.
Okay. Sure it doesn't do anything else.
Oh, only 18 didn't get entangled?
And
Correct.
if you walk through there, that
Nice.
is difficult terrain. Just be sure you don't walk into that.
This Pokemon is not a problem for me, so that doesn't matter.
Okay.
So
And
where
then
was
I will
that
bonus
targeted
action
at?
shift into a brown bear.
it was the lower left cluster.
Okay, so if I go the other side, it
Yeah.
won't be difficult terrain.
Correct.
Nope.
Okay.
Only number 18 isn't captured, and number 3 and number 25 was outside of range.
Yep.
So,
And as far as we still haven't spotted you, so
Anything else, Russell?
Bonus action shift into a brown bear.
Okay. Is that a large form as well?
You know it.
I believe it is.
yeah, brown bear's large, baby.
Brown bear is indeed a large beast.
Also,
Okay.
tanky hell.
That brings us to Ark.
okay. Seeing the boss come up, I want to make sure that he gets the harder of these 2 hits.
Okay.
So, boom. Reckless hand axe attack. There's really no reason not to reckless in this fight. That's a 23 to hit.
That will hit.
Also, please mark down that I took 7 wounds from that last one because I still can't figure out how to adjust that myself.
Oh, sure.
All right, so that's D6 plus a D4. So that is 8 damage.
8 damage. All right. That will kill Colt 6.
All right, and then a reckless offhand attack against regular kobold.
Okay. Cool 3.
That is also a 23 to hit.
Will hit.
So that is 7 damage.
All right. Kobold 3 down.
And then I'm gonna look at the rest of the guys in the corner and basically just kind of like do like a challenge at them.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? Because I only had to move 5 feet, and I've already got reckless on me, might as well.
Okay.
What's advantage matter?
Go ahead and roll an intimidation check.
Hell yeah! With my -1 charisma. But that is what proficiency is for. 10.
All right. All of them save the sorcerer seem to be shaken.
Well, he's seen some shit.
Everyone but the sorcerer, or just the sorcerer?
Everyone but the sorcerer.
That's okay. That's enough.
Okay. Anything else?
Because no, I used my bonus action to attack.
Okay. So Naivara.
All right. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's 30 feet, and then I'm gonna dash. Another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay.
And that is my turn.
So close.
Yet so far.
Yeah, I should have gone just two squares forward
It's
at the
okay,
start of
man.
this.
We can survive. Well,
All right. That
Yeah.
brings us to regular kobold's turn. Those ones are going to shriek and come back into the corner.
damn right they are.
Well, now the enemy's getting away from you.
Ooh, please tell me the one tries to run from me.
It does. Make your attack roll.
Because I reckless, can this also be reckless?
It does. It carries throughout the turn.
Hell yes. That is a 23 to hit.
That will hit.
Rolling those 18s. And this is a main hand attack, so I get to actually add my strength bonus this time. That is going to be 10 damage.
All right. You bisect him down the middle as he turns to flee.
Ow. This is not a very threatening fight, even if they do keep bringing numbers.
As I stand back upright after hacking that one, I just kind of look the sorcerer in the eye.
Give it a little wank while you're at it.
Nah.
I'm pretty sure that sorcerer's seen some messed up stuff if it isn't afraid of you by now.
Well, you know, their spells are based on charisma, not intelligence.
I know that feeling.
Well played.
Alright, so that is all the movement for him. The kobold regulars. So we have 2 here.
On their turn, they can make a saving throw against the vines.
Okay. The first one will nat 20 on you.
Oh. Yeah, that ain't gonna do much.
No, not generally.
6 damage.
Boom. So. Yep, dagger is d4. So 8 damage total.
Yeah. Nothing.
And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 additionals.
Bear's AC is 11.
2, 3, 4. All 5 of those hit. All these are plus 2, so 12, 16, 18, 20, 22 more damage.
Nice.
Still bear?
Still a bear.
Yeah.
Okay, that brings us to Cobalt Sorcerers. Ark, go ahead and make a con saving throw.
Okay. Ooh, yeah, 22.
All right. So, let me just double check if that's a half or not.
It's not. I'll help you out there.
Or did he actually use a leveled spell on me?
Probably. They are definitely not in the mood to be holding back.
Actually, no. That was a cantrip poison spray, so no damage.
Achoo.
And then the second one over here will fire off a cantrip at Russell with a 15 attack for 8 fire damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up next to Fenrir. He will
Takes me out
likewise
of bear form.
do the same, which is not going to hit. And the one on Fenrir next to him also does not hit. The dice are terrible. Back to regular
Did you
size.
see up corner here?
What's that?
Cobalt, sorcerer corner up here?
Ah, thank you.
I'm just being fair.
Yeah, it ain't gonna do nothing.
So since he has advantage, he will take that advantage with a Scorching Ray.
Ooh, damn.
Who's he attacking?
Me.
Oh. Wow. I'm impressed that nobody sees me as a threat.
I'm just a lot closer. I'm providing you cover. So.
No, yeah, I kind of hoped that the big guys would take the corners.
All right.
Oh,
Are you shifted currently?
I am not.
Okay, so AC 16 still?
Yep.
All right, so 2 rays hit.
That's fine.
For a total of 17.
Okay, so that would reduce it to 8. 8 or 9?
Yeah, let's go with 8.
Okay.
Kadra.
Yes, ma'am.
When you're attacking me, just FYI, I am shifted, so when you're within 30 feet of me, because my shifter ability, you get disadvantage.
Yep, and they
Like-
get advantage for pack tactics, so it equals out.
Well, it's not that they get disadvantage, it's that they cannot gain advantage.
Same difference.
Well, no.
Tiny kobolds.
So,
Okay.
Let
That
me
is the
just-
sorcerer, so we move to Lord Draho.
Okay, well, I'm not wasting because I can't get enough of them on another one of those shots. So, 25, 30, move right over here, and we'll take out that cult boss with an arrow. Uh, 16, do I hit?
You do.
Awesome.
You going after boss 3 or boss 5?
Let's go after 5.
Okay.
Okay. Well, no. Did boss 5 get caught in that web?
He did.
Okay, then we'll take boss 3.
Okay.
So 8 and add 3 to that. So
Yeah, I
9 damage. Killed him.
Yep.
I don't
Awesome.
think about how heavy your shift would be in this particular type of fight. Nice.
So that is. Don't think I have any bonus actions. So yeah, that's my turn.
Okay.
And then, of course, have my tiny little kobold. I feel like, as cocky as this sounds, I can handle the guys down here that are caught in webs. I want Kibble to go assist Russell. Basically just turn and start firing at the cult boss in front of Russell.
Okay. So you say that, and you see him make a break for it.
I mean, he's welcome to make his own decisions. I just yell at him. He's not going for the gold.
He is.
You!
All right, good to know.
Okay, to be fair, nature versus nurture, we've only been nurturing him a very short while.
He had a month of Oh, man, I'm telling you, this is a perfect example. Spare the rod, spoil the child.
Maybe you should get your money back for his schooling.
No, I need to beat him more.
We should have just done what we did with Stockholm.
No, I'm investing points into him. This guy's going to be like a level 50 rogue bard.
You weren't here for this, Fenrir, but he's gotten plenty of examples. We actually got money for the examples too. So.
But we just need to treat everybody like Stockholm.
So that brings us to Froscar.
This guy's our baby.
All right.
He's my illegitimate son that I don't acknowledge publicly.
I'm gonna quicken spell Snorlax Snowball Swarm
Okay.
Sorry, Russell, I tried.
on Cobalt Sorcerer 5.
I'll go down and fight. I mean, I did just eat like 80 points of damage.
Okay.
So they must make Dex saving throws. Oh yeah, if they take 3d6 or
Go ahead and roll your damage, because if it's enough, I won't even need to make saving throws.
Half of overkill is still low.
And it's just enough. So let's see, that has a 5-foot radius. So you're setting it on Kobold 5 or Sorcerer 5?
Yep.
Okay.
Nice.
32, 33, call plus 7.
and then I'll move. Yeah.
Okay, that it?
No. 10, 15, 20, 25. 30. I will Ice Knife Cobalt 23.
Nice. It's better than if no fireball, then nice knife's good.
That will hit.
Oh, man.
And I'm assuming you're using points for Quicken Spell.
Yeah, that's what I did for the first spell.
Okay.
And then the kobolds around him will take that much.
That's okay. The basic kobolds, that's all they need. So you're doing 23, so 23, 15, 18, 24, 13. 15,
Nice.
18.
We are quickly clearing the way at the bottom here.
It's like I should have been servant to the ice demon.
Okay, is that it?
I mean,
Yeah.
you can still sell your soul.
All right,
It'd be
that brings
worth
us
it at
back
this
to
point.
Fenrir.
He didn't say he only wanted one.
Alright, how many guys are near me?
Two. One
two.
kobold, regular kobold, and one kobold sorcerer.
Can I disengage an attack?
Well, you can move forward and attack,
Mm-hmm.
unless if you want to melee.
No, I don't.
Oh, okay.
They're both
So-
actions, so no.
Correct.
They're not very strong. You could probably melee through them.
Yeah.
So functionally, yes, you
I'll-
can if you're willing to take the attack of op from the kobold.
What do you mean?
So
Well,
you wouldn't be able to disengage, so you could back up and attack, and take an attack of op from the kobold, or you can
I just-
disengage and back up.
Oh, I get what you're saying. If I just take the if I don't disengage, but if I just move, we're
You
taking
get-
the attack opportunity, I can attack. Okay.
Exactly.
Okay. Can you move me back to, and I'll take the attack of opportunity.
Okay.
boom.
And that's crit.
Alright, how much damage?
Like 8.
Literally, 8.
Okay, so that takes away my 4, what's it called?
Him?
Shifted.
10. And I'm at 24 health.
Nice.
I will then, Hail of Thorns again
Okay.
on the 2 of them. Focused on the sorcerer.
Alrighty.
So, the D10, the D20, and the D8. That's a 18 on the die, so 25.
That will hit.
Then the D8 will be. Also, roll the save for him. Dexterity.
Roll your damage.
Okay, it will be a 7 on the D8, and the D10 damage will be 3. So total damage of 7 plus 3 is 10, 13.
Alright, you shred those 2.
Nice.
Alright. I'll use the rest of my movement to. Can I see the whole field? I will move towards the corner there where the wall is.
Lower
As
left.
far as I, yeah, lower left. As far as I can get to that corner.
There we go. Okay. That will bring us to Cult Boss turns. Which we only have 2 of those, so we'll take the first one. Which does hit for 8 damage. Second one is a miss. Okay.
Was that 8 against Russell?
Correct. And then Cold Boss 5 will move up here.
I did intend to have my kobold stand back to heal you if you needed it, Russell, but
That's okay. I can heal myself.
he apparently needs to get
He's
whooped.
got treasure madness.
Crit.
Against 2.
Frostgar. So 13 for the base attack, and go ahead and make a con save for the poison.
And die.
That'll do. No poison for you. All right, that brings us to Russell.
Is that 13 points of damage?
Correct.
Will.
Coming in.
I can cure wounds, but they're just going to eat through it next turn. Unless pick up the skull in the meantime. So with that, I'm just going to shillelagh my staff and take a whack at.
He's got the shillelagh.
That's a
Boss.
disadvantage roll, you said?
Yeah,
For
poison,
attacks,
your
yes.
disadvantage.
Mhm.
Because of poison.
He's gonna shillelagh like a moth.
That's good.
Shillelagh like a moth.
Lowest is 4 of the times.
Yep, so that will miss.
Alright, and that was bonus action and action.
Okay.
So, it's gonna stay in the heat here.
Okay. That'll bring us to Ark.
It's nice watching a druid front line.
Reckless swipe at the sorcerer. And that's it's going to be a 14 to hit.
That will just miss.
Follow up with the offhand.
Okay.
Natural 20.
That will hit.
Nice.
Oh, and I am still big, which means I double up the.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Big damage. I call it big damage.
I don't think it matters. I think with my rage bonus, I am guaranteed to kill them, but
I totally forgot to roll Was the concentration on that last hit?
You did. Make your roll.
Probably roll that now.
I mean, I still criticaled, and I think I'll still kill him even if I don't have the big bonus.
It's okay. He did too.
Yeah. Okay. I actually rolled really, really well. That is 18 damage.
Very nice. He turns into a fine mist.
It's basically an X equivalent of the whole.
All right.
Samurai.
That brings us to Naivara.
I still have movement.
True.
All right, I'm gonna take the last steps here and pick up the skull.
All right. With that, you guys are teleported back to the original chamber.
No, I wanted to kill him.
Oh, man. That was a good fight.
Is Kibble mad that I didn't grab anything?
Well, whatever Kibble got goes to me because he disobeyed my orders. He doesn't get to keep it.
Bad kibble.
I don't know. Kibble getting money is not the worst thing. It just wasn't a great thing.
I mean, he'll still get paid, but he doesn't get to keep the treasure.
He was doing something beneficial, just not the most prudent thing to do in that situation.
He disobeyed orders for greed.
So
Even
now
I
that
have
you've
standards.
popped back, Kibble turns around and holds out his hands at you.
What's he got?
A small black pearl and an odd insignia made of claws.
Oh. History or Arcana, whichever I would need.
History for the claws, Arcana for the pearl.
I'm a little set. Wanted that bear skin.
So here's my history. 14.
Okay.
And Arcana is 7. Because I know what I'm doing.
Well, it definitely seems to be a very nice pearl. The claws, you know from prior studies that Tiamat used to give out insignias that looked like this. And oftentimes they were empowered.
So we got something to identify when we get back to town and give to whoever it's most beneficial.
Mm-hmm.
The pearl, does it seem mundane or does it seem like it may have, I don't know, some power?
Oh, give me an Arcana check.
Yeah, everyone's welcome to look at these things. I'm not greedy. I don't hide them from you. I just keep them all.
Except you're very greedy.
Yeah, but I'm not
That's
going
like
to.
your defining characteristic, Raho.
This is probably
I'm not gonna cheat you guys.
funny thing.
That's the thing. I won't cheat you.
I got a 19 on Arcana.
All
You
right.
are a greedy.
19
No.
is definitely magical.
Talk about the elf.
I got a 13. Do I also think it's magical?
No, seems to be just a really pretty pearl.
To be fair, this is probably the first time I've seen a pearl, so it just looks like a really smooth rock.
Mm-hmm.
Hard.
Okay, well, they're magical. I'll get them looked at in town. Maybe, who knows? Maybe when we get back to town, I'll invest in a jeweler.
So we're just back in the portal room then?
You are. And then, since you're trying to put them away, Kibble kind of walks up and taps on you. Do you want me to look at them?
Yeah, actually, I forgot. I put you to butler school. Did they teach you anything useful?
Uh-huh.
Good. Get on it, boy.
Okay. It'll take a bit. And he sits down and just kind of mumbles over a book while looking at the two items. The first one are claws, or let's see specifically, insignia of claws. The second one is a pearl of power.
Ooh. Insignia of claws. What's that do?
It lets you know who's been naughty and nice.
Shut up.
So,
That's
the
bad.
insignia
You
of
shut up.
claws.
That was really bad.
The jewels of the insignia of the cult of the dragon flare with purple light whenever you enter combat, empowering your natural fists or natural weapons. While wearing the insignia, you gain a +1 attack to both attacks and damage made with unarmed strikes and natural weapons. Such attacks are considered magical.
Question. If, let's say, a druid shapeshifted into an animal that has natural weapons, does the effect work on them?
I may have specifically looked that up just before this game, and yes, they do.
Well, guess who gets that one? We just made your animal attacks magic.
Thank you.
So that's for you. And the other one was the Pearl of Power?
Correct.
And what did that do?
So a Pearl of
You get a
Power,
spell slot.
yep, it gives you a spell slot back of 3rd level or lower. If you expended a spell slot as 4th level or higher and you use it, it gives you an extra 3rd level or lower.
One of the casters takes it, but whichever one, you, Frostar and Naivara are casters. Druid just got a nice thing, so I think they should choose between them.
I'll give it to Froscar
Okay.
There we go. Give it to the sorcerer.
because I already got the bracers.
Yeah, that's a good point.
All right.
Magic
Cool.
distribution, the
Glad
way
to
it
hear
should
from
be.
you.
So does everyone have a magic item now?
Except, I don't think I do personally, but I gave the short sword to Kibble, so I technically do. And that he has a +1 short sword, but I don't personally, but really nothing we've got today has been useful for me, and I would like the bow if it wasn't for the fact in like another 2 levels, all my bow attacks become magic, so it's kind of pointless to have the magic bow now.
And you're keeping the potions right now, so
Well, those aren't for me. Those are for when one of us gets in a tight spot.
right, but it's still like it's you have them in your possession. So.
Yeah. So I don't, but I'm not rushing to get a magic item.
I've got 2 magic items that I have not used for their intended purpose yet.
Well, you're one of our frontliners.
So now that we're back on this demi-plane, any word from Levistus?
Yeah.
Not as of yet.
Let's take the exit and not deal with the other ones. We know which one's the exit thanks to the druid.
Yeah, that seems reasonable. I don't want to.
Let's not
Wait,
push
wait.
our luck.
Yeah.
Supposedly passed whatever test.
Assumably.
Well, yeah, but I'm
Freedom
assuming the
Card
other ones will
until
still take us to hell or certain doom or.
You know,
Whatever.
Something we don't want.
So yeah, let's just go home.
Yeah,
Okay.
sounds good.
That seems like a good place to stop.
Yep.
So you head over to the one that would take you home, and you find yourself
In hell.
teleported into this room over here.
Get tricked us.
Secret key plate.
Ooh, loot room.
Room indeed.
We'll worry about that next game. We'll start off looting.
That sounds like fun.
Also, just due to the fact he got something so good, Kibble does not get punished for disobeying orders. But he also does not get paid for that battle.
You're a softie.
He does not get paid for the battle.
Now, just before we end, let me light this up so you guys know what you're facing when we come back next week.
You guys had a beholder. I don't want to fix a beholder.
We are way too low level for a beholder.
Well,
You say that.
No, we probably did it to be a
Flame
dick.
Skull, fucking hell.
oh yeah, Death Knight.
Not the Flame Skulls.
I hate
Aw.
flames too. Pedro, you're a dick.
I see you changed it to a minor Death Knight.
Yep, he's been upgraded.
So
He
it-
likes running around with a pickaxe, though. He is a bit underage.
That's what I was about to make the joke, but I tried to hold myself back. Because I was like, it's too easy. It's low-hanging fruit, and nobody eats the low-hanging fruit.
First thing
You always
you
do the low hanging.
corner and hide behind it.
Yeah, well, next week we're going to get to walk into this.
Mm-hmm.
Fun times.
Should have taken a short rest before coming in here, but
Also, yeah, I can get
True
I
that.
can get angry 2 more times if I want to.
I can shift one more time and I got 1 spell slot. If I use Hunter's Mark, I should be fine.
I can't buff you up this time.
it's okay. We should have this under control. I've still got
I
one
just
arrow.
thought of something
Hey.
really freaking awesome I can do in this fight too.
Not die?
We'll do it for next week.
Yep.
Alright.
Everyone have a
Guys,
wonderful
See
night.
you later.
If you have
Yes.
anything that we need to handle between games, just let me know.
Can do.
Will do.
All right.
Sounds good, everybody.
Um,
Have a good one.
Have a good one, guys.
All right. Bye, audience.
Bye.
Bye, everybody's. How do you get out of Zoom again?
Yeah, how do you, without Twitch even.